Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Dom Pellegrini, ready for an awesome Friday night show tonight. How about that 1 in 4? 18 boxes left, 12 headliners left, including 3 speed flexes. That insane Tyreek Hill flex, the triple sign Falcons, Lawrence Taylor. We even got your boy Al Pacino on a Funko Pop. Got a lot of good stuff in the break room. Diamonds got both Watt brothers, Jay Jettas, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua, a lot of the modern stars. Practice Squad has every single headliner out there, only 1 box in, all the photo headliners left. A brand new basketball series. One of my all-time favorite athletes, Stephen Curry in that one. Wemby, Jokic, Giannis, some of the best players in the world, all available in that series. Still got some good names in the vault. Derrick Henry, the Palomalu Flex, double up in the AFC North. Minis, jerseys, you name it, we've got it, Dom. I can't wait to get started. How are you doing on this terrific Friday night?
I'm doing good. Happy to be back. We had a great Thursday. We know we're going to have a great Friday, that 1 in 4. I love that Tyreek Hill Chrome Speed Flex, kind of a high roller S-type helmet.
Yeah.
And, of course, Al Pacino Funko Pop.
Let's go.
I have one request from the chat today. I'm going to steal a line from Al Pacino, my favorite Pacino movie. I know it's The Godfather, but I'm a big fan of Heat. Give me everything you got.
Let's go. Let's go. I like it. Already got a bunch of people watching the program already. Just a couple minutes in. We are approaching 30 viewers, so everybody's here for a Friday. They know how this bad boy is going down here on Fridays in the UA Live Break Room. It's a busy night, typically a long night, but a really fun night. One I always look forward to, Dom. Thursday and Fridays typically our 2 busiest shows of the week, although really every day is busy here. It's been busy all day, actually, so let's keep it rolling tonight. Randomizer going down, 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. 2 and a 3, that won't do. 5 and a 4, 9, and on the honor of Shane Matthews, former Chicago Bear quarterback. Am I right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's right.
When I think of number 9, it's Shane Matthews.
Definitely Shane Matthews,
Former
the real
Florida
number
Gator.
9. Right? Sexy Rexy, a Gator.
Oh, boy.
Some good ones back then. Let's see what the chase is for tonight's program. Actually, I do got to make a slight little change here for the chase because right now we have a basketball in the room. I think they actually didn't even update it earlier with The black and blue, which that went. College went last night. Black and blue went in the 12 and 3 p.m. shows. So we got hoops here for our chases, the other option. We're playing basketball, right?
We got Wimby in the room.
Yeah, we got goodies.
Steph Curry. Well, good news for me. I got a Steph Curry in a parlay, so.
Ooh, I have a Steph Curry. Actually, I have Cavs Warriors over 230.5 points tonight.
I got Steph Curry over 25 and Jokic triple-double. And if tonight is like last night when we pulled the Jamar Chase and he had 1,000 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game.
It was ridiculous.
So by the time we pull Curry and Jokic, hopefully those two men.
Jamar Chase last night was just different, man.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So Chase is the jersey. So Jason Stoven saying the Eagles Saquon Speedflex on the helmet is up for trade for whoever wins the J Jettas Speedflex in the Diamonds. Ooh. So there we go, Mr. Jason Stoven.
Good trade.
Drew Brees is awesome as well. Richard Eaton. A lot of awesome stuff to be had here in the break room.
Say that out loud. Michael Wilcox.
Drew Brees is the man. I'm just going to put it that way, Dom. Drew Brees is the man.
I agree.
All right, let's do a rundown, right? Let's see. What are we close on? 3 left in that practice squad double. I am absolutely in love with the Buffalo King, as I call him, Josh Allen helmet. But I think nothing else is full, though. So I'll do a quick top-to-bottom rundown. If something does fill up, stop me, just so I know how close we are. So let's start with this basketball series. It's a brand new basketball series. You guys will see in the listing, it'll tell you what's licensed, what's not. So Jason Kidd, Alonzo Mourning, and Paul Pierce are licensed jerseys. The rest of the items are either custom jerseys or basketballs, at least when it comes to the photoed headliners. We have one could argue, obviously, you know, SGA, Luka's in that conversation. But I mean, heck, if you watch the rest of the Olympics, the end, you can make a case that we have the 3 best basketball players in the world in this series. For sure, I would say 3 top 5 guys. I think Jokic, for me, is number 1 right now. I put Giannis number 2, and Steph Curry, he might be number 3. I mean, obviously, we have a lot of good guys. Luka, SGA, Embiid, LeBron. There's a lot of guys for that discussion. Definitely a guy that will be in that discussion, if not already, is also Victor Wembanyama.
Wemby.
His autograph value is going to skyrocket. So we have a lot of great current basketball players. Jalen Brunson also top 10 in the NBA. That's arguably 5 top 10 players in the game right now. Between Jokic, Giannis, Curry, Brunson, and Wemby. We got the current guys. We also got the legends. The OG great doctor, Julius Erving. The doctor, baby. We have Jay Kidd, one of the best point guards ever. Shaquille O'Neal, one of the best centers ever. Him and Hakeem Olajuwon, 2 top 5 centers ever. All-time great power forward, Chris Webber. And that Alonzo Mourning jersey, by the way, guys, another Hall of Fame center. That jersey, I saw it in the last series we had for licensed jerseys. That thing is sick. Brandon wants that Steph Curry jersey. My favorite player and the only autograph I don't have among my favorite athletes. Brandon, Steph Curry is probably my 3rd or 4th favorite athlete of all time. I call it top 5, Dom. Messi is number 1 by far in his own category. And then for 2, 3, 4, 5, I go between Roger Federer, Steph Curry, Ken Griffey Jr., or Patrick Mahomes.
It's a great list.
So those are my top 5 among those, you know, my 5 major sports, because I'm a big tennis guy.
It's a great list.
So
it's Brandon's favorite player. Brandon might be only $55 away from getting his favorite player.
Come on. The best shooter of all time? Brandon is a Ronaldo fan.
Good man.
Oh,
good man.
Brandon.
Knew I like Brandon.
Brandon! No!
Knew I like Brandon.
No! Messi all the way, baby. Ronaldo's terrific, but Messi obviously better. No doubt about that. Better overall player. I call it like LeBron and Kobe. They could both score. LeBron is way better overall at passing, you know, better rebounder, more well-rounded player. Messi's assists and dribbles, miles ahead of Ronaldo. When it comes to goals, they're very close. But the overall game, not close. Not close.
Goals are sexy, though.
Yeah, goals are sexy.
Yeah.
Messi still has more per game in his career, though, Tom. Ronaldo's 2.5 years older, more total goals. Messi, more goals per game.
Better system.
More World Cup goals for Messi as well.
Better system.
Right?
I don't know what I'm saying, right?
So, yeah, no doubt. I would say Ronaldo is definitely one of the top 10 greatest players ever. But the top spot is Messi or Pele. So, yeah, goals win games. Messi has more goals per game, though, Brandon. If you look at their career record goals per game, you look at their career team wins. Anyway, that's a debate for another day because we don't have either guy in the room right now. But we have a sick basketball series, only 25 boxes, guys. Let's attack 4 to go in that double. We have one of my favorite helmets in the break room. Let's see if it's on the videos. The Frank Gore is sick. This beautiful Devontae Smith ripped is sick. This 6 speed flex is nice, Kyle Pitts. But I don't see a spinning video for the Buffalo King. Look at that Buffalo Bill helmet. It's got like buffaloes on the side, Dom. This is, last night was the big game. Joe Burrow and Mr. Lamar Jackson. I don't know if it's called a hot take necessarily, but even after watching how good Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson looked last night, they're very close, the same tier. I'm going to say the same thing I've been saying all year. The second best quarterback in the league, better than Lamar, better than Burrow, doesn't have the same weapons as those guys. Even last year, he didn't have the same weapons. But I would take Josh Allen over anybody but Patrick Mahomes. More than $1,000 lid. That is still available. All these available, by the way. Speed flexes, Frank Gore, Tim Brown, Kyle Pitts. We got NFL's all-time leading rusher Emmitt Smith on the Gators. Bijan, Randall Cunningham, Devontae Smith, T. Sizzle. Even got a Mooning in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my God. No way. It's a record. It's a record, Dom. 9 authentics for the practice squad.
Whew.
I count these things. The previous record was 8. We had 4 or 5 different practice squads with 8 authentics. This is a record 9. That means 9 out of the 30 hits in the practice squad are authentic.
Whew. Authentic helmet for under $50.
That's ridiculous.
Guys, 2 spots to go.
Fellas, what's up, my guy? Says Johnny Pop.
What's up, Johnny Pop?
I guess we got a spoil uniform debut for CJ and the boys on Sunday night. That's right. Go Lions, Johnny Pop. I'll be betting big on Detroit this weekend.
Same here.
Love me CJ Stroud, but love me the Lions even more. My favorite Lions player currently and my second favorite Lions player of all time, Dom, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Very much available in the diamonds. You can pair that with the Justin Jefferson Speed Flex. Speaking of pairings, how about both Watt brothers? Not the same division, but JJ and TJ both available here in the diamonds. Puka Nacua as well on that beautiful Ram Authentic. So a lot of good stuff in the wide open diamonds. 20 out of 30 boxes left. 8 headliners, including another Lion, Sam Laporta, as a secondary headliner. Actually, that's the vault, excuse me, Sam Laporta. But Randall Cunningham, Tony Dorsett, and speaking of the Texans, Joe Mixon. Haven't had him much in the break room. So Dirtbag says, let's go Lions. That's right. Let's get that Amon-Ra lid. Where are my Lion fans at in those diamonds?
I know where one Lion fan is at. Justin Hagedon, the Dirtbag, close out a practice squad double.
All right, J Money, practice squad is coming up. So let me go through these series real fast, and we'll get to breaking. So this is the one that I actually wanted to key on first. We got ourselves only 18 boxes left in the 1 and 4. We got 12 headliners left. 12 headliners in the 1 and 4 series. Yogi Berra jersey, pretty rare autograph, one of the biggest winners of all time. Corey Seager licensed jersey, double up in the baseball spot. All 3 flexes. Bijan, Pitts, and London over $1,000 in value. Tyreek Hill over $1,000 in that chrome flex. Lawrence Taylor flex. Al Pacino, Jason Momoa. We have secondary headliners galore here. Steve Young, Damian Lillard, Anze Kopitar, Paul Pierce, Rainn Wilson. Practice squad coming up. In the vault, we have the Palomalu flex. Derrick Henry, Terry Bradshaw. AFC North is loaded. Now we got jerseys, 2 to go. Hines Ward, Warren Sapp, Sean Alexander, Alvin Kamara, LaDainian Tomlinson, and then mini helmets left. Still got ourselves Michael Irvin, Warren Sapp, Terry McLaurin, Eric Dickerson, Antonio Gates, and Trayvon Diggs. Everything left in that basketball series. Only 25 boxes in that basketball series, guys. Let's attack that basketball. So, Dirtbag has tickets at Detroit December 5th. There we go.
You know, Dirtbag?
So, is that Lions-Packers? Because I am considering going to a Bears-Packers game this year, Dom, if it's not too cold.
I did get offered to go in 2 weeks, the Bears-Packers. I said TBD, which means no in my book. But Lions-Packers in a dome. I like that. Sounds nice, especially in December.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm eyeing that Bears-Lions game depending on the weather that week and depending on how aggravated or not aggravated I am with the Bears.
Good point, yes.
My girlfriend is a huge Lions fan, though. She would love to see her Lions.
Really?
She likes the Lions and the Bills. Those are her two favorite teams.
Nice.
She goes Lions, Bills, Chiefs, and Bears, the 4 teams she likes. Drop me 2 box numbers, guys. She's all over the place.
I respect it. I respect it.
All over the place.
What does she do with Bears-Lions games? If you guys go to the game together, what jersey is she going to rock?
I don't know. She doesn't have one yet.
She's not going to do the half Lions, half Bears
I know what
jersey.
she would do, though. Her favorite player in the history of football is Josh Allen.
Okay.
So that Josh Allen helmet she would love. If it was Bills, Bears, she would go Bills all the way. Chuck has 16 and 28. Thank you, Chuck. 16 and 28 coming off the practice squad ticker. Joe Montana, Marshall Faulk. Thank you, guys. Should be a busy, busy night. We know definitely the Friday nights after 8, 9 o'clock, it is absolutely busy. The key is for the guys out there watching now, get these orders now. Get your chances before all the big dogs come in here and take all the amazing autograph memorabilia. 9 authentics out of 30 boxes. And we already did 1 box and it was a mini Dom. That means almost 1 in 3 chance at an authentic helmet coming out. It's better than 50% chance at a headliner, but almost 1 in 3 at an authentic lid in the practice squad.
That practice squad's going to be hot tonight. Johnny Pop Wizard already getting his spot in that next double.
What's up, Johnny Pop? He's popping off.
Johnny knows that we can't pull 9 authentic helmets in 1 double, so he's smart making sure he has a spot in the next one.
Right? So if you could look up Dirtbags, Strong Side Vault,
Gotcha,
3
Dirtbag.
p.m. Central Time. Is that the Vault single? I'm guessing it's the Vault single because all he copied in was the single.
Gotcha.
I'm going to guess that break is not filled because I see 3 to go on that break.
I think they said they did a vault single.
Okay. Do you have an order number, Justin, as well, perhaps? Now, let's get these guys randomized for the spots.
Yeah, Justin, if you give me an order number, that can narrow it down for me, and I can get that for you quickly.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. 9 clicks coming up for our spots. Dice roll was 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, Jonathan Coven up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Andrew Webb. Justin Hagedorn, the NFC East. We got Andrew Webb, the NFC West. Justin Hagedorn, AFC North. We got Michael Wilcox, AFC South. Charles Mulligan, AFC East. And Tom Kozic, AFC West. So I'll open up this box. In the meantime, you did drop you an order number. Let me get this box opened, Dom, but afterwards you can help our guy out, Mr. Dirtbags.
I got you. Let me make this New Jersey break live. Our man Dirtbag, close it out. Thank you, Dirtbag.
What's up, Justin? That's the username, SNX Dirtbags.
I just love saying it because I want someone to come in for the first time like, why is this guy calling him a dirtbag? It's
Right?
like, Justin's our dirtbag.
That's his name. We got a mini coming up. It's a mini. It's a Patriot mini. This is a pretty good start. Pretty good filler, man. Tell you what, a quarterback with more than 40,000 passing yards, 4-time Pro Bowler, Drew Bledsoe.
Drew.
Some would say the man before the man, but I'll tell you this. Drew Bledsoe played in a Super Bowl before Tom Brady came along, right? Bledsoe and the Patriots.
Yeah, he did.
In that Super Bowl against Packers. Obviously, the result of that Super Bowl was not a fun one for me. But nice job, Charles. Charles Mulligan will not want a mulligan. He wants Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe might want a mulligan, though.
Yeah, Drew had a great career. First overall pick in '93, led his team to a Super Bowl, a few Pro Bowls, had a cannon arm. Drew had a great career. Obviously, gets overshadowed by Tom Brady, but
Who doesn't, right?
it happens.
Do you want to slide me that pen over there on the corner, Dom?
Yeah. You pen
sir.
or pen or marker?
Pen.
Here's an extra one. See if that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Chuck is a Pats fan, so perfectly done. Drew Bledsoe. And who's to say, Dom? You look at his resume with no, rings as the starter. He does have rings technically as a backup, but they don't really care about those when it comes to Canton. You take 4 Pro Bowls, 40,000 plus yards. If he had 1 or even 2 Super Bowls, who knows? Who knows? Tom Brady doesn't, get a chance to play with that Patriot defense. Maybe Bledsoe wins a couple Super Bowls. All of a sudden, Canton comes calling, and we don't know about Tom Brady.
Yeah, he had to step in the AFC Championship game against Pittsburgh, and he's part of the story of Tom Brady becoming Tom Brady. And really fast for Justin, that vault single we have not broke it yet, my man. So we are 3 spots to go. I know, Justin, I got you 2 orders in that vault single, so 3 spots to go in that vault single.
That should come soon. I was actually just watching an old video. You'll like this, Dom. I'm nice to you, so keep this in mind.
Very.
If anyone says Kamen's not nice to Dom, they were showing an old competition of that quarterback who can throw it furthest. And Drew Bledsoe was in first place until the last guy went out, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
And Favre beat him. Bledsoe got second in that throwing contest, Favre first, as Chuck Mulligan's saying, absolute cannon. Here's what's up, Josh. Patriot fan Josh McInnes. Drew Bledsoe is just a filler hit. So there you go.
Drew.
Good night for Justin. Says got a Barry Sanders replica. Teddy Bruschi replica. Randy White Cowboy jersey. Great job. No doubt.
That's a very good night.
Very good night.
It's not done yet.
It's only 6:27.
That's a good day. Now it's a good night.
That's your day, Justin. Your night is just getting started, buddy.
That's preseason.
Right? This is the real deal. Nice, says Justin. Nice indeed. The second box in the practice squad. Again, guys, record 9 authentics in this practice squad. But my favorite hit, besides maybe that sick Josh Allen, is about to happen. Haven't had one of these in a long time. Oh, how I have missed thee, Mr. Warren. We got a mooning, Dom Pellegrini.
Let's go.
And would you believe who's going to get the mooning? This is a miracle. Michael Wilcox. In your face, Michael. The greatest moment of Michael's life. He gets mooned with an Oiler. The Tennessee Houston Oiler fan getting himself the Hall of Fame quarterback, the first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In your face. Moon's in your face, Michael. You better like it. He says, yes, I like it. How about it, Michael Wilcox? He wants it. He wants more.
You're sick.
All over his face.
You're sick.
Wilcox. Warren Moon, baby.
No one likes to get mooned more than Michael.
He loves to get mooned.
What a beautiful jersey.
What a beautiful jersey. What a great quarterback. Add up the Canada passing yards, the NFL passing yards. He's like top 5 all time, Dom.
Yep.
This guy was electric. So got the football of him. Moon was great too, says Chuck. LMAO. He was great. One of my favorite players ever. That is sick right there. Michael Wilcox on the great Warren Moon.
I'm jealous. Every time I got mooned in my life, it wasn't that great looking as that jersey right there.
This is the best kind of mooning.
Yeah, I think so.
Seriously, you can't beat a mooning here at Ultimate Autographs. It's beautiful. Very nice.
Michael loves to be mooned.
Right? Richard, LT is gone in strong side vault. But if you are looking for a Lawrence Taylor, there's a Lawrence Taylor Speed Flex, my man, in that 1 in 4. Salute the service Speed Flex. We do have the GOAT defensive player in the break room, Lawrence Taylor. So what a start, Michael Wilcox. Michael Wilcox last night, tonight, Dom, he's unconscious right now.
The sniper.
He cannot lose.
Mark Wahlberg, an American sniper. He
That's
can't
a good
miss.
movie. I was thinking Clear Eyes, Full Hearts, Can't Lose. Not remember the Titans. Friday Night Lights, the TV show. Have you seen the TV show?
I watch, not like religiously, but I've watched like a few episodes. I like the Coach Cal Chandler. Good actor.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I'm a Matthew Saracen guy. Matthew Saracen
Quarterback,
is awesome.
yeah. I was a big Minka Kelly fan, so of course I watched a few episodes.
She is obviously got a lot going for her, but her character,
she's a great actress.
in that show,
She's a great actress.
Great actress, but her character, yikes. Not the not the best character in the show. I'll put it that way.
It's all right.
So, anyway, Jersey coming up next, the Jersey single. And then hopefully after that, maybe some 1 and 4. Maybe some basketball, maybe.
Practice squad getting closer, and we
More
are close on
practice
that
squad.
basketball. I believe 2 to go on basketball.
We got 42 people watching already here. 42 in honor of former Philadelphia 76er Theo Ratliff.
Nice.
Remember him, Tom?
Yeah.
Ratliff, baby. We're talking basketball tonight, so why not?
It's another Sixer. Skip to my Lou, Ray for Austin.
Right for Austin.
Yep.
Kevin Ollie, Eric Snow,
How did that team go to the final? Allen Iverson. that's
Aaron
a-
McKee. A lot of goodies.
Man, yikes.
So Jersey single, we got Rudy Whalen, we got Les Cleary, Carol Daly, Charles Mulligan, Chat Williams, and Justin Hagedorn.
You know
Drop
who-
me a number in the jersey.
You know who liked that team you were naming off? Shaq in our basketball series. So yeah, that
He
team
owned
got
him.
that team got me a ring.
Right? Chuck wants 16. Thank you, Chuck. 16 coming up. The second practice squad double already sold out. Record 9 authentics in the final 27 boxes. It's a 1 in 3 chance at an authentic in the practice squad. I don't know, 1 in 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's like my 3-point percentage when I play Dom.
It's not bad, 33%.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I wish.
It's Luca. I think Luca this year is 30%. So
I'm better.
you're better than Luca
Yes.
technically.
Eat it, Luca. Just about like one of the few top 5 players in the league not in the series.
Right.
Because most of them are in the series, the basketball series. So 9 clicks coming up, 8 and 9. Charles Mulligan up top in the NFC North, Mr. Mulligan. Les Clary, the NFC South. Rudy Whalen, NFC East. Chat Williams in the NFC West. Justin Hagedorn, AFC North. Les in the AFC South. Rudy, AFC East. And Carol, AFC West. Got box 16 coming up. Coin toss.
What do you think Nikola Jokic has to do to get in the top 10 of all time? 3-time MVP, NBA champion. You think one more championship and he's a top?
Top 10?
I mean, obviously he's going to keep on playing.
I think 2 more championships to get in the top 10.
I mean, a 3-time MVP. The list is insane.
Yeah. Oh, he'll get 2 championships.
Yeah.
Because I picked them to get up one this year, Tom. That's my pick this year, the Nuggets. We got Blunt Force Trauma coming up.
Ouch.
LeGarrette Blunt, speaking of championships, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Won a couple with the Pats, one with the Philadelphia Eagles. Oregon's finest. One tough son of a gun, just like Rudy the football player, going to Rudy Whalen. JC certified. That a boy, Rudy.
Nice hit.
That is cool.
One thing about LeGarrette Blount, he played for some winning football teams. Maybe he was the secret recipe.
Maybe. I mean, you want a tough-nosed runner. Played for those Patriot teams with those good defenses. Everyone talks about Brady, but you run the ball, and, you know, defense gets you points. It worked out well for LeGarrette Blount and the Pats.
One of the guys I always wanted the Packers to give a phone call to because he would have been a great runner at Lambeau Field in December. Who would want to
100%.
tackle this guy?
Led the NFL, I believe, in rushing touchdowns in 2016. 18 rushing touchdowns, Don Pellegrini. Right up there for the most that season. I know Football Reference does list it as bolded for being the most in the league that year. That's impressive. 2016, 1,161 yards and 18 touchdowns.
To put it bluntly.
Right, put it blunt. Ooh. Riders are back, I see.
Riders are back, yeah.
Riders are
I
back.
tell him, cancel your vacations. I need you.
Right. He was a beast, says Chuck. He was. So, practice squad double coming up next. Patriots this weekend, though, going down. Go Bears.
Yeah, Drake May versus Caleb.
If we can't beat the Patriots, you might as well throw in the towel.
Can I bet a way for the Bears to lose? I'm going to say Drake May Hail Mary at the end of the game.
Come on, Dom.
What?
I was being nice to the Packers earlier. Come on. Come on.
Sorry.
If it was in New England, the Bears would lose because Matt Eberflus is 0-18 on Sunday road games. It is in Chicago where the Bears are 4-0 at home, 0-4 on the road.
Ooh.
How about that?
Yeah.
So there's your betting advice.
See the home-
If the Bears are at home, bet on them. If they're on the road, bet against them.
Titans at home. The Rams are out Puka and Cup at home.
Okay.
I'm
right.
just saying.
I think the Jaguar game was counted as a home game, I believe.
Was it? Okay.
So that one as well.
All right, that one. Who else you guys beat?
You know what?
Who's the fourth one?
Let it go.
I'm sorry.
We're not going there. We don't have any fat guys. Doesn't bode well, says Chuck. Yeah, right? You need some fat guys up front. The Bears need them, too.
Was the Washington back in the day, they called the Hogs? With your boy Joe Theismann?
Joe Theismann, Joey T?
He had the Hogs back in the day.
I love it. Practice squad double coming up. We got Johnny Pop Wizard, John Fermansky, Brad Klein, Scott Killian, Chat Williams, Charles Mulligan, Tom Kozich, and Michael Wilcox back for Joey T next. So my girlfriend and I are watching Lord of the Rings right now because we're always on some sort of movie kick. And out comes Gandalf, and I'm like, that's John Fermansky, the wizard.
The wizard.
And she's like, who? Johnny Pop Wizard from Ultimate Autographs.
What do you mean who?
Right? Get it together. Drop me 2 numbers, guys. I did not send, so Chuck, put it in one more time, my man. I got to get you a mulligan because the host can't put it in until it's in the chat. Oh, hold on. Scott Killian did put it in first. So Whoop says, Chuck, a little bit late. Unfortunately, Chuck, I cannot give you a mulligan. And it's first come, first serve after the host puts it in. So we'll go with Scotty's wheel times 2. Scotty too hottie. All good, says Chuck. Evening, fellas, says Dave. Hope all is well.
What's up, Dave?
And Johnny Pop Wizard says, LOL, I like that. Exactly.
I've not seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, it's so good.
Not yet.
It is so good, Dom. It is like perfect cinema.
I've been told I look like a few characters on Lord of the Rings. That's probably
Yes, you do.
What?
Yes.
You're supposed to be nice. I should
You're
not.
a Baggins.
They're
They're the heroes of the movie, Dom.
That's what I get for talking about the Bears.
You're
I
being
walked in.
complimented. They're the heroes of the movie. The short guys are the most important characters in the movie.
Okay,
They
fair.
save the whole world.
All right.
All right. There you go.
There you go, guys. When the world needs saving, they call the short guys.
All right. John down to Michael. Good luck, guys. Johnny Pop Wizard, maybe the best username in the history of Ultimate Autographs. Maybe? I think so.
I like Johnny Pop.
That's
yeah.
a good name.
Stinky Stoner's pretty good.
Stinky Stoner's pretty good. Dirtbags is pretty good.
Dirtbags is all. Any excuse I call anyone a dirtbag and not get in
Right.
trouble for it.
Buddy Rice says interested in trading Bettis. Jerome Bettis. I will not trade that dude away. I love the bus. So 9 clicks coming up for the second practice squad. Oh, we're doing wheel times 2, actually. So I did it. I got excited, Tom.
That happens.
So we'll do the 9 clicks first for our spots. Then I'll do the wheel times 2, which was first by Scott Killian. So we got ourselves up top in the NFC North. John Fermansky looking for Lions. Charles Mulligan, NFC South. Scott Killian in the East. We got Tom, NFC West. Michael Wilcox, AFC North. Chat Williams, AFC South. Brad Klein has my favorite spot. That's the AFC East for the Buffalo King. That's the nickname I'm trying to make trending for Josh Allen. Everyone out there on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, every time you see Josh Allen, hashtag Josh Allen, hashtag Buffalo King. Let's make it famous, Dom.
Josh Exotic.
Josh Exotic is Dom's.
I like that one.
And then we got Scott in the AFC West. The Monsters of the Midway jersey is gone. Pulled that one last night. I was fawning over it as a Bears fan. The triple sign, a linebacker Hall of Fame jersey was breathtaking.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
awesome.
That's why I was a little nauseous last night.
Yeah, that was sick, man. That jersey was
that was a
sick.
sweet jersey.
We got 2 coming up. 2. It is wheel times 2. I did randomize first. I jumped the gun. I was pumped about this break. It's Friday, baby. I get excited on a Friday. You know, because I get to spend my Friday here in the break room, the best place to be. Otherwise, I'd be at my girlfriend's dad's place, and him and his buddy would be talking about God knows what. And I would definitely rather be here tonight. Box 14 is second, Dom. 2 and 14. We got Derek Jeter and Ernie Banks. Let's play 2. Johnny Manziel and Steve Grogan, Patriot legend.
I'm sure those guys like to hang out with each other.
Right? So, a Bettis what, says Michael Wilcox. I want a bus. It's not just a bus, it's the bus. Ooh, box 2 is heavy. It's almost like a Derrick Henry college number. Bama number 2. This one is heavy.
They were both a little.
Have you been working out, Dom?
No, not at all.
Heavy.
No.
Dude, they are both heavy.
I'm gonna ask Santa for a Bowflex this Christmas.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah.
All right, practice squad. Let's get it started. Box 2 coming up. Should be a heavy one. Is it a speed flex? Is it the Josh Allen helmet? I did say a 9 in 27 chance at an authentic lid, so this comes as no surprise. I can already feel a visor, which is usually a really, really good sign. A lot of our headliners come with visors. Oh, this is nice. We got a Reaper, the Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith.
Nice.
That's the NFC East. Scott Killian, wheel ×2. Well, how about a terrific wide receiver, more than 1,000 yards last season? He is skinny, but man, he's fast. He's got great hands. He's a weapon for the Eagles. Insane, ripped, authentic. Love this green and black combo. Former Heisman winner, one of 3 Heisman Trophy winners as a wide receiver. NFC East, Scott Killian killing it with a full-size authentic Devonta Smith.
Love that lid. Sometimes he signs. I see an inscription on Devontae Smith helmet, Skinny Batman.
Skinny Batman. That's Devontae Smith for you.
And if your guys are like, dang, I missed a Heisman-winning wide receiver in the practice squad, Tim Brown's still out there.
And Scott can get them both.
There you go.
Get the Smith in the NFC East and Tim Brown in the AFC West.
Those boxes were a little heavy.
Scott Killian, killer. He says, let's go.
He's killing it.
He's killing it. I think he had a little discussion with Amanda Killian, his wife, because his wife comes in here and just owns this break room. And everyone just bends to her will. She gave him some pointers on how to win.
Okay.
So he's following his wife's advice and finally learning how to be more like Amanda.
That's advice, guys. Marry winners.
Marry winners.
That's right.
Scott did it. Jeff Cook did it. These people know what they're doing. Great job, Scott. Devontae Smith, authentic headliner in the practice squad.
That a boy, Scott.
Jason Stovin asking how many breaks do I have left? If you get a second, Dom, no rush. He can let you know, Scott. Or excuse me, Jason. She's mean, says Scott Killian. Sometimes tough love is the best kind of love, though, right?
That's right.
It toughens you up. I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of tough love, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, as football players, sometimes you ask former coaches, a couple players, they need a kick in the you-know-what every here and there.
You know who the toughest person I've ever met in my life is? My mother. She is a brutal critic. Absolutely brutal critic. You know, I've worked in sports broadcasting. You know, I would send my videos of my local sportscast to like friends and family, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're so good! This is amazing." Mom's like, "You suck. You stumbled that time.
That's my
stumbled
dad.
3 times in that sportscast. What is this?"
It's my dad.
That's my mom.
My mom's the opposite. I'm like, Mom, am I 6 feet tall? And she's like, yes, you are, honey. My dad would be. He's the critique.
You stink.
You suck.
You stink.
He's Barry Sanders' dad. You'll never be better than me.
Exactly. Nice hit there, Scott. One more box coming up. It is also heavy. Do we have a speed flex? Do we have a Josh Allen? Josh Allen authentic. $1,200 roughly retail value, Dom, and rising. Get it for less than $50. That would be sick.
Jason, I just have you in a vault quad box.
Perfect.
6 spots to go.
Hassan, Jason.
And we did close that vault single, so Justin,
Perfect.
that vault single.
14 coming up. Brandon Mahomes did go in the vault. Patty Mahomes did get pulled, but a lot of goodies left in that vault series. It is, in fact, another authentic lid here. Some of my favorite toppings include ketchup, sour cream, and a little bit of mustard. Bijan mustard. It is Bijan Robinson on the Falcon Authentic. Who said don't draft a running back in the first round? The Falcons took a first-round pick on him. It's been worth it. Top 10 running back in the league. Top 10 in rushing yards. Great receiving back. Touchdown machine as the Cowboys. Charles Mulligan. No mulligans needed tonight. Charles is on fire. His 3rd win already tonight. That boy Charles. Full-size authentic. One of the best running backs in the National Football League. Texas Longhorn. Hook'em. Bijan Robinson.
Chuck's like, I didn't need that mulligan. The wheel is just fine.
Right? I'll take the wheel. Forget calling the numbers. Who needs my box calls? The wheel knows this time.
Attaboy, Chuck.
Bijan.
Very nice. Look at, whew. I love
We're
the Falcons
cooking.
lids. The Falcons lids are so nice because the face mask kind of, I know it's not chrome, but it has like a shiny chrome-like look
The
to it.
silver tint, right?
That silver, man, it looks so nice.
LMAO says Chuck, right, Chuck? I don't know, Chuck. I don't know what you did this morning that's different, but you have woken up a winner. That is sick right there. Jason, the breaks do fill up. Once your break fills up, you're no longer in a break. So a lot of breaks happen at 3 p.m. So I'm guessing your breaks did fill up. If you have order numbers, that is an easy way for us to look it up. But I promise you, our man Tom Pellegrini, if he says it, it's right.
Yeah, if you give me an order number, I can look up, maybe, clarify it even more. But I'm just seeing right here in our running break sheet, just that one spot in the quad box. So if you give me an order number, maybe I could see if something's missing.
Yeah, I'm guessing he was in a bunch of breaks that filled up.
Yeah.
Jason says, I've been on all day, only had one break. You have one break left. A lot of your breaks filled up. Jason is new here. He doesn't know how the break room works. It's super busy here. Your breaks fill up really fast. They skipped the lunch break earlier. We haven't had to do much, jabbering other than boxes. This show as well, it's been nonstop orders. All the breaks you're in, Jason, already filled up, which is good.
Yeah.
We're busy. This is not a slow show, Jason. You're on an all-the-time action, nonstop action at Ultimate Autographs. Your breaks are gone, baby.
And if you miss a break, you can always ask, hey, Dom, let me know what happened in this break. I'll happy to let you know, my man.
Do you want to see if he's on the winner sheet, what he's won today?
Yeah, let me check the
That'll
winner
make
sheet.
it easier for him to let him know what all he's won today, if he's won anything.
He's won a Saquon Barkley Speed Flex.
Okay.
I'm guessing this, the diamonds. And that's the only thing I see on the winner sheet. But hey, if that's the only thing on your winner sheet, that's a pretty
good one.
That's a pretty good one.
Right? Obviously,
Way to make it count.
if you buy with one spot only and you're in 8 breaks, Dom, you win 1 out of 8 breaks. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win. So you can't win every time in the break room.
Unless you're Michael Wilcox.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
So was Charles Mulligan.
You don't need the mulligan.
He's also on fire.
I don't need that mulligan.
Vault is coming up. We got Bianca Musico. We got Justin Hagedorn, Les Clary, and Johnny Pop Wizard, John Fermansky. Guess I shouldn't have waited on Bijan. Kamen always says wait on those odds, right? You wait, Chris, you get burned. If you see something cool, go after it now. Now, I got something, in my opinion, way cooler than a Bijan Robinson if you're a Bijan fan. There's a triple sign Falcon Authentic Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London in the 1 and 4. There's only 18 boxes left. Come and get it, right?
The season ended today. Those are 3 Pro Bowlers.
Right?
On one lid.
That's pretty sick. And that's a speed flex.
Speed Flex.
So that blows this Bijan out of the water, right? We got Bianca in the house. What's up, Bianca?
Bianca.
Bianca Musico. She wants the wheel. All right, wheel it is for Bianca. She's in here with Justin Hagedorn and Les Miles. Oh, no, that's Les Cleary. My bad. I thought Les Miles was playing, the former LSU coach.
Yeah. Did he go to Kansas afterwards, too?
Yeah.
No wonder why you're throwing shots at Les Miles.
Embarrassing, Les Miles. Who would go to Kansas? Ugh, gross. 9 coming up here in our box.
My grandfather went to Kansas.
Did he?
Nah.
Okay, cool. I was going to say, if he did, I don't like your grandpa anymore. No, sorry, Dom. Bianca, Justin, Les, Johnny Pop Wizard, and Justin Hagedorn. We got Fatty Bianca, that's her username, SNX Dirtbags, and Johnny Pop Wizard.
Nice.
It's a nice little collection of interesting names here in the chat.
If I ever create a name and comment, I'm going to be POS 1.
Nice. Nice, Dom. Someone once created like a fake name of me, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
And they were common when you were hosting the show?
Yeah.
Did you think maybe it was you from the future?
I don't know. He was on Twitch, and they couldn't change their username for a month. And I was like, wow, you messed that one up badly.
That might be a little confusing.
Right? 9 clicks. We got Justin Hagedorn up top. J Money, I believe a Viking fan in the NFC North. We got ourselves right below in the NFC South. It's Justin again. NFC East, Justin. Bianca, NFC West. Saying, hey, guys, what's up, Bianca?
Hey, Bianca.
Justin, the AFC North. Justin, the AFC South. Johnny Pop Wizard in the AFC East. and Les Clary, AFC West. I'm through. LSU through and through, says Richard Eaton. Les Miles is a clown, basically, in emojis.
You know who's not a clown?
All right, who's that?
Go Tigers.
Ed Orgeron.
My man, Coach O.
We have a lot of great LSU guys in the room, Richard. Justin Jefferson Speedflex in the Diamonds. We pulled a Sig Jamar Chase LSU lid last night. I get some Joey B as well from time to time. Got a lot of good LSU guys in the break room.
Richard should have been here last night. How about that LSU Jamar Chase lid?
Right?
That Speedflex in the college series? So nice.
Jason, if you have order numbers from the 6th and 7th, man, those breaks already happened. And actually, we shipped this morning on Friday morning. So whatever you had from the 6th and 7th, those breaks are long gone, my man. If you won, you would essentially get an email notification that you won. So you could copy and paste them in the chat, but basically I will check your email, Jason. Anything you had from the 6th and 7th, if you won, you would have gotten an email confirmation that you won.
And you can always go back and watch the previous shows to see your breaks, to see if you won or not.
All the shows are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. They're nice and labeled on that YouTube channel as well by date and time. Very easily accessible there. All right, we got a full-size replica helmet coming up in the Strong Side Vault. Let's see here. Got a clean slate. I better pull this one out real quick, Dom, because they might run away. One of the fastest running backs in the National Football League, former Texas A&M Aggie. That is very, very nice on Devon Achane. Very clean. Johnny Pop Wizard. He is on fire with Devon Achane.
Nice hit, Johnny Pop.
Love it, Johnny Pop. Very, very clean. Very clean on Devon Achane.
Tua is back in Miami, so Devon Achane's fantasy numbers going back up.
Yeah. That defense, I mean, that Rams-Dolphins game on Monday Night Football is going to be fun.
It's a good game.
That's going to be fun.
Throw the records out.
Miami probably won't make the playoffs because their start is too slow. But that's a dangerous team for me. Had Tua not gotten hurt, probably a playoff team.
Yes.
Miami Dolphins.
That's a game where throw the records out, sit back, and enjoy it. Yeah, Miami not make the playoffs, but you know it's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of points.
Yeah. And, buddy, I will definitely double-check your spam as well, my man. But if it didn't ship out, that's probably because possibly the USPS or UPS people did not come and pick up the items. Those guys pick up the items usually daily, but not every single day. I know our shipping team ships it out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They get done with it on their end. Maybe the guys that were supposed to pick up the boxes didn't show up. I don't know. I don't work for those guys. I'm not sure. But you'll get it soon, buddy. Don't worry, my man. You'll definitely get it soon.
That wasn't you delivering packages at my house this morning?
Nah, that wasn't me.
Okay. Now I'm embarrassed.
Right?
Now I got to apologize to my delivery driver.
You saw another big, awkward Bulgarian guy. It wasn't me, though.
Well, I was like, Messi sucks. He looked confused. I didn't know if he's like, why is this?
There's a kid in the neighborhood. We have fights over Messi and Ronaldo. He's like this 10-year-old kid, and I yell at him Messi. He yells back Ronaldo. He sees me walking the dogs, and we just have this random exchange every week. Love the kid. Nice, good stuff, fellas. Thanks, says Johnny Pop. You're welcome, Johnny Pop.
Got it, Johnny Pop.
You are very welcome. Popping off with the Devon Achane rep. We got NBA coming up. We're playing basketball. We got Andrew Webb maybe looking for a C-Webb. No timeouts here, Andrew. You get what you get. We got Carol Daly, Justin Hagedorn, and Michael O'Rourke. NBA number 1. We're playing hoops. Steph Curry, Giannis, Jokic, Wemby. A lot of goodies in this basketball series.
I'll tell you what. If I do not win a parlay today, NBA is going to stand for never bet again in my life.
All right. I don't believe it for a second, Dom.
You're a smart man.
Right. Drop me a box number, guys, for the basketball break. Only 25 boxes, Dom, in the basketball series. And we have how many headliners? 8, 11, 12 photoed. It's almost a 50% chance at a photoed headliner. 15 total with the secondary names in the basketball.
I see my man Penny Hardaway is a secondary headliner, too. Love me some Penny.
Right, and this is a double, actually, right?
Yes, double. Sorry,
so I'll call it DB here, NBA DB.
Yes.
And we have 2 numbers from Justin, 7 and 13.
You got it. Sorry about that.
Brandon asking what your best pick is tonight in NBA, Dom.
Jokic triple-double.
That's always a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bet that I placed tonight, let me see if it's looking good, Dom.
It's not even good odds, Jokic triple-double.
It's looking decent, I think. The Cavs have 25 points already. So 4:49 to go in the first. I have over 230.5 points in the Cavs-Warriors game. So I think I'm on pace, but it's kind of hard to do the math, right? Mm-hmm. But I think I'm on pace.
It's hard to, I always look, it's hard to do when you're live on here. I always look at the live odds to see what the live over-under is.
Yeah.
How we're looking.
7 and 13 on the boxes. Boy, the Cavs up 27-10 on the Warriors that are 9-0 Cleveland Cavaliers. They have been impressive. The Spider and company.
Van Gordon, Joakim Noah.
Ooh, Bulls legends, baby. Air Gordon and the hair. Better hair, Joakim Noah or Troy Polamalu on that 6-speed flex in the vault?
I got to give it to Troy because I'm a head and shoulders guy. So
Fair,
I gotta
fair.
give it to Troy.
I give it to Troy as well, but man, Joakim's is nice, just not as well kept.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the shampoo game.
Last basketball jersey I bought.
Joakim Noah?
Joakim Noah.
Okay.
I don't even have a D Rose jersey. I have a Noah jersey.
Respect. We got 9 clicks coming up here. So if it says unfulfilled, Jason, it probably means you did not win on those order numbers, my man. So if that's what it's saying, you probably did not win. I'm guessing, Dom. Mm-hmm. So usually it says if you won it, it'll say fulfilled.
Yes.
So I'm seeing all those orders are unfulfilled.
Yep.
So just again, Jason, you're not guaranteed to win. It's a 1 in 8 chance in the football breaks for every spot you get. So those specific spots, Jason, I'm guessing, unfortunately, you did not win. We cannot give everybody a win. If we did, we'd be out of a job. Obviously, I like our customers a lot, Dom, but I like my job even more.
True.
It's like if everybody won, we would not exist. There would be no money to be made, no breaks to be done. Dom and I would probably be, well, I don't want to say we'd be homeless, but we wouldn't have this job. That's
I don't think
sure.
any of these guys want to pay our bills. So
no.
Unless you guys want to pay our bills, then
then everybody gets wins, right? So 7 coming up into basketball. Let's see here. Such a terrific series.
And Jason, you're still in that vault quad box, so you still could potentially get 4 more wins coming up.
Yeah, you're not done yet, buddy. Got the basketball series coming up. We are starting with a basketball. How fitting. Let's see here, Dom. This is a great start. One of the best overall power forwards. Sacramento King. Warrior legend. No timeouts needed over at Michigan, though. Oh, wait, they were needed. Chris Webber, baby. C-Web 4. That's an awesome, awesome hit, baby. Love Chris Webber. This guy was part of those awesome Kings teams with Vladi. They had Mike Bibby, Peja Stojakovic.
Doug
what
Christie.
A terrific team. Doug Christie. So that's going to be the Pacific spot. Pacific spot is Justin Hagedorn. Congrats, Justin, on Chris Webber.
Dirtbag. Hey, Dirtbag. Chris Webber, Michigan guy. Dirtbag, Michigan guy. There you go, Justin.
Part of the Fab Four, one of the best college players ever. He had one bad moment, Dom. Otherwise, pretty darn good in his college and pro career. 5-time All-Star. He was a first-team All-American in college, by the way. Most of his best seasons with the Kings, but also good with the Warriors. Played with the Pistons at one point. I'm looking at his numbers. 20.7 points per game, 9.8 rebounds per game, and 4.2 assists.
He was great.
This guy was good.
Yep.
He was real good, Chris Webber. Hall of Famer, of course. 5-time All-NBA, too, Dom. Career 48% field goal percentage. Love me a little bit of C-Web. Nice hit there. Justin Hagedorn in the Pacific. And I'll tell you what. If it wasn't for that Robert Horry shot in 2001, when the Lakers were down 2-1 in that series, that even that series, I believe, at 2 apiece, the Kings would have won that series, then won the finals.
Yep. I know we talk about the Chiefs getting some calls, but that series, the Lakers seem to be getting a lot of calls that series. Maybe if if it was fair officiating, maybe Chris Webber is a NBA champion.
Who knows? Go Blue, says Dirtbags. Go Blue, baby. Michigan Wolverines back in their glory basketball days. C. Webb, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, of course. Nicely done, Justin, on the Webber basketball.
Attaboy, Justin. Go Blue.
So Michael throwing trade offers out there. And you were definitely in the breaks, Jason Stoven. If you paid for the spots, you were in the breaks, my man. I would go back and rewatch the shows and figure out where it was exactly. But I do promise you, Jason, we do not just take your money. If you ordered, you were in the break, my man.
And Jason, if you buy a spot for live break number 1, that only counts for live break number 1. So if we have live break number 2, you're not automatically in live break number 2 unless you buy a spot for live break number 2.
Correct. So you're only in for one break. Sometimes if you buy in for the noon show, you're on live break 3 for the noon show. Doesn't fill up live break 3. It ends up being live break 1 at 3 p.m. But you were definitely in those breaks, Justin. I would go back and watch through the YouTube channel and find the breaks. But we saw those order numbers. Those order numbers were in the breaks.
I saw Justin in a few breaks the last few days, so he's been in breaks. I mean,
he's been in a bunch of breaks.
Won a Deron Bland mini yesterday. He was in breaks on Wednesday. Yeah. So
you're good, buddy. You were in the breaks. Don't you worry. That's YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. You will find your name. It's easy to scroll through and just look at the Excel sheet and where the breaks happened. But all those order numbers, we did have you in breaks that did fill up. Unfortunately, you did not win, my man. All right, Chris Webber, good start. I'm going to put it back. I like C. Webb, but I have a feeling we're going to do better in this basketball series.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Shaq.
Gotta have a ring.
Look at Wemby. Ooh, let's see.
Gotta have a ring.
Giannis has a ring.
Yeah.
Julius Erving.
We'll make an exception for Wemby.
Wemby, that's an exception. Yeah, I think it's a good name, but we have about 7 to 8 that are definitely better in the series. So I think he's not going to be in the video.
The only 2 photo headliners, Brunson and Wemby, right? Without a ring?
Hakeem Olajuwon has 2. Shaq has 4. J. Kidd has 1, right?
With the Mavs.
Julius Erving won how many? With 1 with the Sixers?
1 or 2? I know he won
Alonzo won with that Heat team with Shaq and Wade.
Yeah, Gary Payton was on that
Curry
team.
won a bunch. Paul Pierce has won. Jokic and Giannis, yeah. And I'm looking secondary headliners. Rodman won a bunch. So a lot of goodies.
Penny and Kemp were close. They played in the finals.
Right. So JJ Speedflex, Ben Harris is still in the diamonds. Justin Jefferson, number 1 all-time. Receiving yards per game. Hit that gritty. Hit that Jefferson, Ben.
Skull.
Let's get it.
Who the Vikings have this week?
Vikings have... I think it was somebody not good. I know I picked them to win and pick them, so they can't be playing somebody too good.
Let's see. Check the schedule.
I'm blanking right now, but I know I picked them to win.
At Jacksonville. Good call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody not good.
And I believe Trevor Lawrence is not playing.
That's what they're saying. He's injured. He might not play.
Mac Jones time.
Mac Jones time. We're talking about this young man just now, actually. I mean, part of Shaq's story is Penny Hardaway. The OG duo with the Magic. You referenced the NBA Finals that played against Hakeem Olajuwon and the Rockets coming up short. But Penny Hardaway is absolutely terrific. My first ever basketball jersey. I got a Penny Hardaway jersey and a Scottie Pippen jersey, both at the same time. Orlando number 1. Pretty good number for Magic players. They had T-Mac was number 1 as well.
Yes.
So very, very nice right there on that sick Penny Hardaway jersey.
I'm laughing because Pippen was my first jersey as well, but Penny Hardaway, awesome hit. Just, injuries cut his career a little short. Just like to see him and Shaq together for a few more years. Healthy. They would have been so awesome together.
Another one of those guys, did we say this a lot about football players? And who knows, he could actually get in the Basketball Hall of Fame anyway because it's a little bit easier to get in.
Yeah.
But definitely a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, if not for injuries. 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA guy. I mean, look at the middle to late 90s, one of the best players in the league. Just injuries in the 2000s really caught up for him. The great Penny Hardaway for the beautiful hit right there. Love me some Penny. That is the Southeast Division, by the way, Dom. That is Michael O'Rourke with Penny Hardaway jersey.
And a boy, Michael.
So good start. We had a headliner and a secondary headliner. Two of my sort of childhood guys. I saw the end of Penny Hardaway, but love Penny and C-Web. Coaching college hoops right now in Memphis.
Yes.
Penny Hardaway.
One of the classic NBA jerseys of all time are the throwback Orlando Magic. Those are so clean.
Had some of the best commercials ever, little Penny commercials. Those were fun.
I always hockey jerseys in the 90s, NBA jerseys in the 90s, so much better. I don't like to be too nostalgic, but guys,
They're
those jerseys,
better.
they're better.
But the Raptor ones especially.
Oh, yeah.
Bring those back with the Raptor on there, Dom.
Yep.
I want one of those jerseys.
It's the 30th anniversary of the Toronto Raptors, so maybe we'll see those a couple times.
I'm
this
sure
year.
we will.
Yeah.
They should bring back Vince Carter and just like go in for like 30 seconds and jack up a three
Just got his
in
number.
that jersey.
He just got his number retired there.
Vinsanity,
They
baby.
should have had him come in, just do a 360 dunk really fast. Like, all right.
Yeah, I'm sure he can still do that. He was playing a couple years ago. He hasn't
Yeah.
retired that long ago. Vinsanity. Practice squad double is on the way. Number 3, Richard Eaton, Carol Daly, Daniel James, Michael Wilcox, Zachary Erickson, Tom Kozich, and Charles Mulligan. Practice squad double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. 2 box numbers, guys, for the practice squad. Otherwise, let's see here. We're actually a little bit open right now on that break page. So keep those orders coming. Let's keep the night going. Now, Chuck wants 21 and 24, the 2 numbers he wanted last time, Dom. 21 and 24 from Chuck. Okay, what's 39 plus 19, Dom? That's, I'm in pace. I'm on pace because 60 plus 20 is 80. So I'm definitely on pace for that over. The Cavs have 39 points in the first quarter. That'll do. That'll do. All right, so a couple wheel calls, but 21 and 24 were first. Richard down to Charles. Good luck, guys, in the fall start practice squad double. I love this Josh Allen lit in this series. One of the favorites for MVP. It is still early in the season, but obviously we're talking about already MVP candidates. I think Jared Goff has to be up there, but I think they run the ball a lot, and he'll get that Brock Purdy treatment. The people say the guys around him are too good. I look at Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Patrick Mahomes, the 3 most realistic candidates for MVP. And what does Allen have those guys don't have? He doesn't have an MVP. Tiebreaker goes to the guy who doesn't have one, right?
True.
Also doesn't have as good targets, especially, now that D-Hop is in Kansas City. Yep. Less to work with, but working with it well, Josh Allen.
And be down a target this week. No Keon Coleman.
Yeah. And he'll win anyway.
Yes, yeah.
He'll put up numbers anyway, Josh Allen.
His legs are working. He'll be fine.
The man is a machine. He said he was planning on running guys over this week. He
Really?
felt good, planning on running guys over.
Well, I'm taking his over on yards.
Right?
Thank you for telling me that.
Right?
Appreciate that.
He likes feel good. Let me run some guys over this week, said Josh Allen. Daniel James has the NFC North. Richard Eaton, the NFC South. Michael Wilcox. Look out for this guy. He is en fuego. That is on fire in Spanish, Tom. I don't know if you knew that.
I got it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Perfect.
Who's the Sports Center guy used to say that? It's in fuego.
En fuego. Tom Kozich has the NFC West. I'm not sure, by the way. Charles Mulligan, also en fuego. AFC North. Carol Daly. She said her initials are Carol S. Daly. S stands for sniper.
I like that.
Look out for Carol. She's got too much Riz out there, guys. Richard Eaton's got the AFC East. Zachary Erickson, AFC West.
The Rizzler.
Rizzler. I like it.
Are you a fan of the Rizzler?
Yes, 100%.
I
21
think it's
coming
funny.
up.
It's funny.
21 coming up. Stuart Scott said that? Oh, if the late, great Stuart Scott said it, then that's cool.
I should have known that.
Stuart Scott, icon of the game, one of the best sportscasters of all time.
Cooler
Stuart
than the
Scott.
other side of the pillow.
I love Stuart Scott. We got ourselves an awesome hit. The 1991 NFL MVP, the Terminator, Thurman Thomas. Right when the Terminator movies were out there with my buddy Arnold Schwarzenegger, my birthday buddy, July 30th. Shout out Arnold. Thurman Thomas, he was one of the best running backs of all time. More than 12,000 career rushing yards, played in 4 straight Super Bowls with the Bills. Now, Jim Kelly, believe it or not, Dom, never got an MVP. Thurman Thomas did in 91. The best player on that team. Nice job, Richard Eaton. Thurman Thomas on the Slate Mini with the red ink.
Come with me if you want to win the AFC. The Terminator.
The Terminator.
What a hit right there. When they gave MVPs to the running backs when they deserved it. Very nice hit right there. I love the Slate helmets.
It's so clean. So clean.
I'm a fan of the silver, the Slate. I know we had the gold and the silver.
Silver's better.
I like the silver. It's
It meshes better, I think.
smoother.
Smooth as the other side of the pillow. Like you said, you set me up, I'll throw it down, baby.
I got you. Hey, we got basketball.
We got Penny and Shaq here.
got
Penny and Shaq, right? Former
right.
teammates.
That's right.
So Penny's off the board. Shaq very much available. Jason Kidd good at setting guys up, right? So CP3 setting Wemby up now.
Yeah.
That's been a good combo.
Wish he got 2 more assists last night. That's all different story.
Bet related, I assume.
Of course not. No.
The over's looking great in that Cavs Warriors game, Dom. The Cavs might hit it themselves.
How many points does Curry have?
Curry?
How about the Warriors this year? A lot of people thought it was going to be a down year for Golden State.
7-1.
Yeah.
They're good. I think Mr. Steve Kerr said they have more depth than any team he's coached in a long time.
Only 2 points for Curry so far. You know that's going to change. That's one team that, if you're up 19 on the Warriors in the second quarter, do not relax, because I bet the Pelicans a couple weeks ago when they were up 19 against the Warriors in the second quarter, and the Warriors end up winning by at least 10 points.
We're going night-nights, baby. Steph
Night-nights.
Curry. That was... I know it's not traditionally an Olympic sport, but some of my favorite Olympic moments ever is probably between the 4x1 relay where Michael Phelps and Jason Lezak caught France in the 08 games, the crazy swimming comeback. It's that or the Steph Curry three-point show against France at the end of the Olympics. And I'll tell you what, everyone's pumped about Anthony Edwards, all these young guys. I think LeBron and Curry showed them the old guard can still ball, baby.
Yeah, we're still here, guys.
We're still here. We just don't have teammates. That's the problem. Don't have enough help around us. We got a heavy box here, 24.
What are you talking about? Lakers got Bronny James.
Yeah, totally, Dom. 24 coming up. Is this a speed flex? Is it the Josh Allen authentic? The Frank Gore flex in this series, by the way. Woo! It is nice.
Third all-time rushing
Third
yards.
all-time leading rusher, Frank Gore. Do we have a flex? Do we have a Josh Allen? There's a Tim Brown flex as well. A lot of goodies. Speaking of one of the all-time greats, I don't even know what to call this, but I call it beautiful. Frank Gore. It's the red and brown tree. I'm gonna call it the Maple Speed Flex. Maple Speed Flex. Beautiful red and yellow tinted visor. Third most rushing yards of all time. Everyone always talks about how running backs have a short shelf life. Running backs are good for 5-6 years. Frank Gore begs to differ. This man took a lot of pain for a lot of seasons, but when there's 2 guys with more rush yards than you, their names are Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton, and also in the top 5, guys like Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson. This is the company this guy is keeping, Frank Gore. One of the all-time greats, NFC West. That's beautiful. Tom Kaz says, Chuck, let me know if you'd move that. Tom Kozich had 1 spot. We talk about Speedflex lids being worth around $1,000 or more, give or take. Tom spent less than $100. Got himself probably more than 10 times the value, Tom.
I like that design on that helmet. That is nice. I've never seen that before. You're right. It has like a little maple mahogany wooden vibe to it. I like that.
Mahogany.
Perfect for fall.
Yeah.
It's a nice little fall helmet.
I think it's still fall, right? When does winter start? I don't think it's cold enough yet for winter.
It's not cold enough for winter, right?
Let's call it fall.
It's fall.
So that's the one that Chuck was hunting. Sorry, Chuck. No mulligans, buddy. This is all Tom Kozich, Frank Gore.
Man, that is nice.
They say Toms rule the football world. I say Tom Brady who? I say Tom Kozic.
Tom Kozic.
The ruler of the football world in the break room with the sick Frank Gore speed flex.
Very nice.
What's that saying? Old, reliable.
Yeah.
This
Gore.
man, reliable as it gets for many seasons, primarily with the Niners, but also played with the Colts, the Bills, among other teams. The Jets, Mr. Frank Gore.
The 2005 draft, they had 3 running backs go in the top 10. Cedric Benson, Ronnie Brown, Cadillac Williams, and the guy who was the best out of them was the 3rd-round pick,
Is this
Frank
right?
Gore.
Is that how you do it, the U?
I think so, yeah. I think so. It's
Throw up the U.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Cam Ward, Heisman.
Frank Gore, Cam Ward Heisman. So another one of those U running backs. Clinton Portis in that era.
Yes. He was like the underrated one. He was like the one they were least excited about. He was after Willis McGahee.
Another good one.
Another good one. Those guys were all 1st-round picks, and Frank was like, he's good, but he's not as good as those guys. Well, it turns out he was a better pro out of.
He said otherwise.
Yep.
What's up, fellas? Nice hit. Thank you, says Tom. Breaks are up, Tom. A lot of awesome breaks. The practice squad has caught absolute fire. Already got more orders in the next one, guys.
Yes, sir.
So we have, 5 to go in that double, Dom, I think?
Yes, sir.
5 to go in the practice squad double box.
Orders coming in right now.
And 5 to go in the single. 1 and 4 is getting close. 3 spots left in the 1 and 4 as well. Basketball single, 4 to go. Basketball double, 5 to go. Thomas hunting the Allen. Now, I'm surprised that we didn't put a video of this, Tom. I don't know how closely you can see, but there's an actual buffalo coming out of the left and right of the helmet. I've never seen that Buffalo Bill authentic variation. I'm kind of in love with it. And Tom, I have a lot of fights with people, Dom. A lot of Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson fans will fight me.
I got to bail this guy out a lot of times.
Right?
Yeah.
They fight me. They're like, Lamar's better, Burrow's better. I'm like, what can they beat Mahomes? I guess Burrow did a couple times, but Josh Allen's beaten Mahomes head to head. He can throw the ball further than both. He's more powerful as a runner, does less with more. In my opinion, the 2nd best quarterback in the NFL. I like making that statement after last night's game because Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson both balled out.
Yeah.
It's easy to say he's the 2nd best quarterback when he was undefeated, had no picks, before they lost to the Ravens. I'm going to say it now, Tom. Right now, when everyone's hot on Lamar wins another MVP, Joe Burrow is the best guy, his guys just aren't delivering on defense. This man right here, Josh Allen, is built different. Even if you think about Buffalo the last few years, Diggs was a really good receiver. He's never had 2 guys. Joe Burrow's always had 2. Mahomes has always had 2. It was Allen and Diggs, and now it's Allen and nobody, and it doesn't matter.
Nobody.
It doesn't matter. This guy still dominates. He still puts up numbers. People said the Jets would win the division this year. The Bills are 7-2.
We didn't say that.
We didn't. I picked the Bills in my preseason picks. This Buffalo team might win the division by the time this month is over. It might be clinched by the end of November, Tom.
That's right.
Seriously.
Yeah, the Dolphins 2-7, 2-6.
Yeah.
The Jets are 3-6. Patriots are done. Yeah, it's over with. Bills are gonna win
This
division.
guy right here on that helmet, Josh Allen, terrific.
We do
Oh,
have.
is Mayo returning this Sunday? Michael Wilcox? Well, Tennessee's not going to win. They can only win if Mason Rudolph plays, not Will Levis.
I got some bad news for Titans fans.
Will Levis is playing?
Mayo game day be epic. Will Levis is playing. We do have 2. Scott got 2 jersey personals. Scott Urick.
Scott Urick. So let us know, Scott, if you're out there. By the way, that practice squad double, Dom. Josh Allen aside, look at the AFC East. Look at that AFC East, my man. Sauce Gardner, Wes Welker, 3 AFC East authentics to double up for these guys. Look at the NFC East. Randall Cunningham, Emmitt Smith, double up with authentics. Obviously, T. Sizzle was a mini helmet, but all the other helmets on that graphic are authentic.
We have another personal in there as well. I don't see it on the winner sheet, so I'm guessing that hasn't been done yet. I love the name. Hollywood.
Hollywood Brown is in the break room?
Not Hollywood Brown. Hollywood. I should be able to say this name because it's close to my mom's last name.
Kuzo.
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 That is one U away from being my mom's last name.
Ooh.
Or wait, it is one U taken out from being my mom's last name. Kozo.
So Hollywood, Kozo, Scott Urich. If you guys are watching out there, let me know on your jersey personals. I'm going to give them up until the next break. But if these guys don't show up at the next break, we'll run their personals in order live on the show. We'll start with Hollywood because he had the first order here today for the jerseys personals.
Hollywood.
So 4 to go in that practice squad double. Looking for the Buffalo King, Josh Allen.
I like that in Hollywood.
Hollywood Brown. Rumors around Chiefs Nation. Hollywood Brown will be back in time for the playoffs. That's what they're saying. They're hoping for him making that appearance.
What about Rice? Is it confirmed that he's done for the season, or? Because I know they said there's.
Yeah, I got to look more into that. But I know there's a little bit of hope, but we'll see. Man, I'm looking at the QBR this season, which is crazy. Mahomes is already up to 6th for all how bad he's been doing. But this is the QBR. I was just curious because I love this metric because it takes running and clutch plays into perspective. Josh is actually 4th in that, but just behind Burrow, Jaden Daniels, and Lamar Jackson. Kyler Murray 5th, Mahomes 6th in QBR this season in the National Football League, Dom.
Nice.
Kind of interesting stat here, the QBR.
Yeah.
But Allen has 17 touchdowns and 2 picks. And if you watched the game last week, one of his picks actually should have been a touchdown. Keon Coleman in the end zone. Near the end zone, he drops it and goes for a pick instead. That's what I call a not your fault interception for Josh Allen.
It's all right, happens.
So he's got some good quarterbacks here.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels he's been different.
Trevor Lawrence, 11th on that list. Maybe Trevor Lawrence's demise has been exaggerated.
He just has a lot of bad players around him.
Yes.
So it's an interesting list. Just one metric, the QBR. Obviously, Baker's a little bit lower because of picks, but Baker Mayfield, I think, has the most touchdowns.
I'm going to pretend I didn't see that.
No, second most.
Yeah.
Burrow and Lamar.
I'm going to pretend I didn't see that Andy Dalton's above Jordan Love.
Okay, pretend you don't see it?
Yeah, I'm going to pretend I don't see it and enjoy my Friday.
Well, in interceptions, you'll see Jordan Love right up there with Geno.
Just trying
Top in the league.
Just trying to make a play.
Right? Jordan Love. So, guys, what are we knocking out next? The practice squad double, still 4 to go. So, just a quick reminder. Actually, we pulled Warren Moon. We did pull the 2 flexes. Frank Gore. Actually, that's the only flex we pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Brown flex left. Kyle Pitts flex left. Emmitt Smith authentic. We got the Josh Allen Buffalo Bill authentic. Wes Welker, Sauce Gardner, Randall Cunningham authentic. That series is loaded. Also loaded is the basketball series. Only a 25 boxer. Every basketball headliner left but Chris Webber. So a lot of goodies in here in this sick basketball series. Stephen Curry, I've been in this break room for close to 3.5 years now, Dom. I have seen, I want to say in about 3 years, 4 Steph Curry items ever, and they've all been within the last year when he started.
Jeff.
Probably before you started, not a single Steph Curry item. That's an extremely rare autograph in our break room.
Because I demanded it. I said, I want more Steph Curry or I'm not working here.
Low key, I did actually. I put it a little more nicely, but I mentioned that as a name we should get. And the boss man listened. Got us some little Steph Curry.
Nice.
He's
Chef.
hot. Steph Curry's awesome,
He's
man.
one of the greatest of all time. Best shooter
Right?
of all time. He's a top 10 player.
I agree.
He'll be awesome in any era, guys. If he played in the 90s, the way he shoots, they'll be looking like this guy's out of this world.
What is going on?
Yeah, it's not fair.
And his handles, good luck defending those handles. The most underrated part of his game, his handles are different for Steph Curry. His passing as well. He might be, when you factor ball handling, shooting, and passing, might be the most skilled basketball player of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if he had the athleticism of LeBron or Jordan or Wemby.
Would you rather dunk like Vince Carter or shoot like Steph Curry?
I'd rather shoot like Steph Curry.
I know, that's like so awesome.
Because I feel like you don't lose it when you get older.
No, you always have a
Vince
shot.
Carter's gonna, he'll probably dunk, but he doesn't dunk like the 2000 dunk contest.
Right.
Steph Curry, when he's like 65 years old, He'll be in the driveway knocking down threes. His kids will be like, "Oh, Dad."
Yeah, and when the young bucks are like, "Hey, man, oh man, let's play one-on-one," you still got your shot. Like Michael Jordan still has his shot. He's still beating current guys one-on-one.
Of course.
Steph Curry, awesome. One of the greatest athletes ever.
So Ronnie says, "Dang, so dang cool. If you're not a 49er fan, I'd trade for that," says Ronnie Sayer. That's sick Frank Gore.
What's up, Ronnie?
How's it going, Mr. Sayer? Say it is so, baby. Ronnie in the house. Trying to look for some 49er items for Ronnie.
Ain't no party like a Ronnie Sayer party.
It's a real party with Ronnie. I actually have an idea for Ronnie and all the big dogs. Let's not forget this Tyreek Hill helmet. Look at this helmet.
I love that.
That chrome flex. We got 18 boxes left in the 1-in-4 series. 12 total headliners, Dom. 12 total headliners. 7 are photoed. And we have 5 secondary. All 3 speed flexes other than Brady still left. That cheetah lid is awesome.
It's a high roller worthy helmet.
I have a prediction for this week on Monday Night Football.
Yes.
Tyreek Hill has seen the chatter out there.
Yes.
You're not doing as good, Tyreek. It hasn't been his fault with the quarterback. 200 yards receiving, 2+ touchdowns. Monday Night Football.
I like it.
He saw what Jamar Chase did.
Yeah.
He saw what Justin Jefferson did.
Yes.
The last 2 primetime wide receiver games. Rams secondary, not the greatest. Tua getting healthier. Monday Night Football, 200+ receiving yards, 2+ touchdowns. The cheetah.
We know Tyreek watches this show. Is probably feeling a little disrespected, and no one's chasing that helmet right now. So he was like, you know what? That's it. Forget 200. Let's get 300 on
300?
300 on Monday.
I'm not going 300.
I'll go to 205.
205. Okay. 2 and some change, Tyreek Hill.
With my luck, he'll finish with 204.
He is. I mean, he could get like he could, you could throw him like a negative 3-yard pass and he'll turn it into a 80-yard gain.
Hines Ward special.
The Hines Ward special for Tyreek Hill. Now, think about this. You know, we often talk about what people say about this player and that player. I think there has to be some look at the current players talking about the current players. I don't really get so caught up in eras, people talking about guys before them, because eras change and the current guys talk about themselves. The old school guys talk about their guys. So I could care less what, you know, Shaq says about the big guys today versus the big guys back then.
Same here.
What does LeBron say about Jordan? What does Jordan say about LeBron? I don't care about that stuff because the eras are different. Everyone's going to talk about their era. But I care about what the current NFL players say about the current guys they actually face head to head. This guy was voted as the #1 overall player by his fellow NFL players. Patrick Mahomes is in this league. TJ Watt in this league, in this break room, in the Diamonds. Trent Williams in this league.
Aaron
Donald no longer in the league.
Retired, but yeah.
But Tyreek Hill was voted as the best player by his peers.
Not best receiver.
Best player.
Player.
Best player in the league. It shows you how much respect everyone has for him. I think that's because it's kind of obvious. You can't really stop speed.
No.
You can do tape, you can do all this gameplay, but you can't stop speed.
Talladega Nights, America's about speed. Hot, nasty, sweaty speed. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Is that what Eleanor Roosevelt said?
That's what they have her quoted in Talladega Nights.
This helmet is amazing.
Yes.
The orange chrome, don't see that color often. Only 18 boxes left. That lid is insane. Speaking of speed, how about speed ×3?
Yeah.
One of the speediest running backs, Bijan Robinson. The speedy wide receiver, Drake London. And a guy that surprisingly is a tight end. He looks like a receiver.
Probably is the fastest tight end because Kyle Pitts is a wide receiver in a tight end's body.
He's a beast.
They used to line him up as wide receiver at Florida. It was a nice little cheat code.
Triple sign speed flex. I got that Lawrence Taylor flex as well. All 3 speed flexes worth, I would say all of those, especially Tyreek and the triple sign Falcon lid worth well over $1,000. I mean, you could probably find a Dolphin fan that will pay you $1,500 easy for that Tyreek Hill.
That's right.
And so you're getting that break for $152. Get a flex worth, 10 times that. You might be sitting pretty in the 1-in-4 mixer. Do have another rare autograph in the room. I always think about, I talk about Curry being a rare autograph. We don't see Curry in the break room much. We don't see Yogi Berra much in the break room. Talk about winners, Dom. This is the winningest player in North American sports. I actually put him as my best catcher. And there's a lot of Johnny Bench people out there. Maybe I'm biased because I read his book and I loved it. But Yogi Berra is my goat at the catcher spot.
We've all said a Yogiism before without even knowing it. If you mutter the phrase, it ain't over till it's over, that's coined by Yogi Berra. One of the most iconic players of all time. Great Yankee. Just a winner.
If you come to a fork in the road, you take it. That's the saying in his book, Dom.
Sure.
I have to lend you the book. It's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good book.
Still, I'm still behind on a few books, so.
Okay. All right. Sounds like I won't lend it to him. He won't read it. That's okay.
I'm still reading Harry Potter,
Okay.
page 1.
Oh,
Chamber of Secrets.
I'm jealous. That's the second book, you know.
Oh, okay, never mind. And the
Sorcerer's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone, yeah. Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone, yeah.
So, Corey Seager, one of the best shortstops in the game on that sick licensed Ranger jersey. We talked about it last night. World Series MVP with the Rangers and the Dodgers. One of 2 guys ever to do that. Obviously, Reggie Jackson had a whole month named after him, Mr. October. So, Corey Seager keeping good company with Reggie Jackson.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer Corey Seager as well. I love the uniqueness in this 1 in 4. A lot of different items available in this series. For example, got an Al Pacino Funko Pop, Michael Corleone, one of the most iconic characters in the history of movies, The Godfather. I mean, think about this. Like, you talk about, test of time. Godfather was what, the 70s, Dom?
Yeah, 72, I believe.
Something like that. And this is what year?
2024, I believe.
I think that's the right year. That is how many years ago?
52, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
If a movie is still relevant 50 years later, that is pretty darn cool, if you ask me.
If Al Pacino's in a
Pacino
movie, I
is
still watch it. I
awesome.
love Al Pacino.
It's like you don't miss an Al Pacino movie.
Wow, 1970. I am Italian. 1972. I was right.
Wow. I'm impressed, Dom. So that's terrific. Speaking of actors, a more modern actor, I think of him Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones, Khal Drogo, or Aquaman.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
Talks the fish.
On the Funko. And then we have some awesome, speaking of Ronnie Sayre, he's a 49er fan. Steve Young.
That's crazy.
Steve Young, Dom, in that 1 in 4 is not even a photoed headliner. The best lefty quarterback of all time. As I mentioned on this program, Dom, when he got done playing, he was the most efficient quarterback in the history of the league. We're talking about passer rating. We're talking about efficiency, completion percentage, all the metrics. Had him as the most efficient guy of all time before all these new era guys came along.
He would have been so good at 2024. We talk about Dan Marino, who would be great in 2024, and that's facts. Steve Young also would be electric.
He's like, the way I think of it, because he was a really, really like mobile quarterback too. Probably ran more to pass than anything.
Yeah.
But he was like a Justin Herbert or Patrick Mahomes-like quarterback.
And he would have been a guy better with the rule changes as well because he took a beating. He had a lot of concussions in his career. Steve Young, that's why he retired. Concussion. So with the rule changes where you can't hit these guys as, back then you could. Steve Young, maybe longer in his career, he would have been a 4-time Super Bowl champion.
Speaking of greats, we have some sick other hits. Dame Time, Damian Lillard, one of the best clutch shooters in the NBA. Anze Kopitar for hockey superstar Paul Pierce, and Dwight Schrute, Rainn Wilson. 12 headliners total and 18 boxes. Do not sleep on that 1 in 4. We are how close, Dom? 3 to go in that single 1 in 4.
That'll definitely happen tonight.
Yeah, waiting for a chase in that 1 in 4 series.
Our man Andrew Webb already has a spot.
Andrew's ready. Guys, let me know what you want to rock and roll with. I'm surprised all of a sudden the practice squad stalled a little bit. I know we pulled that sick Frank Gore, but I mean, that's the only flex gone. Tim Brown flex, Kyle Pitts flex, Josh Allen authentic. How many have we done so far in the practice squad? I think we did, 2 doubles, Dom?
Did we 3 doubles? Or?
3 doubles.
Let me check my winner sheet. 3 doubles.
3 doubles. So we're down to 23 boxes left only in that series. So T. Sizzle, Cunningham, Sauce Gardner, Wes Welker, Josh Allen, Emmitt Smith, Tim Brown, Kyle Pitts, and that is 8 photoed headliners in the final 23 boxes. We have all these secondary headliners, making it 11 and 23 with Kyron Williams, Chris Johnson, and Fletcher Cox. So you can definitely murder the quarterback when Young and Reno played, says Michael Wilcox.
That's true.
And I will not read that second part of that comment, Michael, because I don't disrespect one of the all-time greats. That's not how I roll, Dom. I also don't put that situation lightly either. It was a pretty serious situation you're referencing.
It was.
I'm going to omit the last portion of his comments, but otherwise, it was a much different era, to say the least.
I'm short, Michael.
Right?
It hurts. Short guy.
So live break number 1, full-size diamond, 6 p.m. Has not happened yet. As you will see, Mr. Only one spot bought. And who bought on that diamond single?
Diamond single, I have Jamila Gore.
Okay. So if he's talking about live break 2 strong side vault, 6 p.m. was probably last night's show, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Because live break 2 is wide open right now.
Yes.
So Jason, that's probably last night's show you're talking about, my man. So I would go back and watch the show on YouTube. You would have been in live break 2. Again, Dom mentioned this earlier, Jason, just to be 100% clear, my man. If you're in live break 1 or live break 2 yesterday, you're not in that break anymore today. Those breaks happened yesterday that you're referencing, or earlier today potentially, but I believe he's talking about last night's show. Michael says, ha ha, right? Put some respect on Mr. Breezy.
Cool breeze.
Michael Wilcox. So Michael probably going to get in that practice squad. He's been hot, right? What are you feeling, Mike? What's everyone feeling in the break room tonight, guys? It was a fire start. We have finally cooled off a little bit. As soon as I say that, though, William Stefanelli says, let me get in there.
Practice.
William wants to practice. We talk about practice. Bill Stefanelli.
3 spots to go.
So 3 spots left. I'll drop that link in the practice squad double box. Here you go. Practice squad double. Number 4 already. 3 spots left in that one. So that over-under, let's see, Dom. 80, oh my God.
Yeah.
83-42. They're well on pace.
Yeah.
That's 125. So they're on pace for 250.
I had a prop in that game. I'm a little nervous. I had Evan Mobley for over 15.5 points. He's got, what, 13 right now?
He's got 11.
Yeah, the problem is they're up 41, so I hopefully... he's got to play the third quarter
They
a
have
little bit.
83 points, and no one else has more than 13 on the team.
Yeah, so...
Talk about by committee, Dom.
He's got to play a little bit in the third quarter, right? You can't...
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
He will. Let's close out that basketball single, says Bianca.
I'm with Bianca.
What's your basketball squad, Bianca? I know we always ask people what their favorite football teams are. What's the favorite basketball squads, guys? Let me know your basketball teams. That could be pro, could be college. Let me know.
Any suffering Bulls fans like us in here?
Rough. I feel like we missed out because we're in the Bulls generation right after MJ. I've went back and watched the old YouTube videos and even full games, Dom, but it's not the same. Experiencing it live, we were born the worst time as a Bulls fan, right after MJ, right?
Yes, the worst time, because when I started watching basketball, it was only 3 years when Jordan retired from the Bulls, but it felt like such a lifetime ago because we were so bad and we had no one on those championship teams. So I was about... I was alive for 98 when we won our last championship, but I was 3 years old. I don't remember it. I'll be lying if I say I did, but it just felt like so long ago when Jordan was on the Bulls, but it was only a couple years I missed of... I got Tyson Chandler and Eddie Curry.
We should have been born 10 years earlier, Dom.
Marcus Fizer.
Michael Ruffin.
Jeez.
What a guy.
Scott. Sorry, Scott. Good point.
Who's Scott a fan of Hornets?
Yeah.
They had Steph Curry's dad. Dale Curry.
Yeah, that Muggsy.
Right? D-Rose was fun to watch, Ben Harris. I love D-Rose, but D-Rose and Michael Jordan are a little different.
Just how it ended with D Rose. That's what stings. I try to
Yeah.
forget it. I love the D Rose moments. It was so fun in the moment, but how it ended, it was like,
Tough.
I want to forget it.
Tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Love D Rose though.
Bianca's a Warriors fan. Bianca, we got Steph Curry. No doubt the greatest Warrior of all time. Sorry, Rick Barry and Scott Mullen, Chris Webber.
Rick Barry was the grandma shot, right?
All right.
Yeah.
The 2 to go in that practice squad double. Michael Wilcox says, a man that I'm out off the Baton Rouge for a 21-hour tailgate. We normally drink and watch Chappelle Show all night. Mimosas in the AM, and then keg stands and funnels all day. Going to be a wild one.
Damn.
Are you going to the Bama LSU game, Michael?
Be careful, Michael. There's a live tiger at that game.
Michael might just go there to tailgate, not even go inside the stadium.
He might be the live tiger they're talking about. That's going
we're gonna
there.
see him. We're gonna see him on TV. College game day. Michael Wilcox, drunk as heck.
Well, if he's in Louisiana and he has those Drew Brees takes, they might put him in the tiger cage with the tiger.
Yes.
It's like, get this guy. In
This
the tiger.
guy's crazy.
No one talks about Drew Brees like
This
that.
guy is crazy. So, is Bianca in that basketball single?
Bianca, yes. She started off.
Bianca got the party started. 4 to go in that basketball single. I got Steph Curry in the house. Let's see. We're talking about like NBA champions. We got a lot of MVPs in here. Curry won 2. Jokic has 3. Giannis has 2. Shaq has 1.
I think one, yes.
Didn't J Kidd get an MVP?
I don't think so.
Hakeem Olajuwon got 2, I believe.
Yeah. Jason.
So got a lot of MVPs in here. We'll be there, Olivia Dunn, up and close in person, says Michael.
I'm jealous.
Not as good as Moonings, though. Did Kid get one? J Kidd?
No, but
I know he was a finalist, I think, one of the years.
10-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA,
It's not bad.
75th anniversary team, which means he's one of the 75
Yeah.
greatest players of all time.
Have you heard the Giannis story?
No, I'm not.
So
When he was the
J
coach?
Kidd was Giannis's coach, and Giannis didn't know who Jason Kidd was, and he Googled him, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize Coach was so good at basketball." So I was like, "Yeah, Jason, Giannis, Jason was pretty good."
Giannis, like, what does this guy know about basketball? He looks it up and
Right?
goes, oh, maybe I should take his advice.
He got 1 championship in Dallas. I was asking about MVPs because we went over championships earlier. That's a Nets jersey there, played with the Suns. Also the Mavs, J Kidd.
Do love me some Livy Dunn, though. She's my favorite gymnast.
Is she?
Of course. You know I'm a
Okay.
big gymnastics guy.
You are a huge gymnastics guy, right?
National champs.
So 4 to go in that basketball single. I think the practice squad's the closest one right now, is
One
it
to
not,
go.
Tom?
Is it 1 to go?
1 spot to go. I was talking about that Josh Allen lid. I was looking at the Buffalo Bills schedule, and they're 7-2. They got some really fun matchups coming up. They play the Chiefs, the Niners, and at the Lions. That'll tell us a lot about the MVP race and a lot about Josh Allen.
Those look like 4 straight national primetime games right there.
Right?
Wow. And and they will, in 2 weeks after the Lions game, they can't resist. They'll put the Jets and the Bills. They'll flex that out. They'll put that on primetime as well.
Probably, even though Jets shouldn't be on primetime again.
Yeah.
This is the game of the year for me. 11-17 Chiefs and Bills. This is the modern rivalry. Everyone talks about rivalries. Manning and Mahomes, or Manning and Brady, excuse me. Mahomes and Allen is that modern rivalry. They always play each other. And I know Mahomes has his number in the playoffs and the regular season. The Bills have beaten up the Chiefs in recent years.
But you can't even blame Josh Allen because the 13-second game, that was just too much time. They
the
lost
last
the coin
game was
toss.
the kicker, and Diggs dropped the catch.
Yeah, so Josh Allen's like, man, what do I have to do to beat this guy?
Well, they changed the rules because of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That 13-second overtime game, they said that going forward in the playoffs, both teams get a chance. They literally changed the rules because of the Mahomes and Josh Allen Classic game, which was one of the craziest games. That game had like 4 scores. I think like 4 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes alone.
That's the game why people think Gabe Davis is good.
Yeah, he was really good that game.
Like, Gabe Davis is not good, but he has that 4-touchdown game in the playoffs, so people are like, yeah, Gabe Davis.
Well, you always remember that.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of casuals will watch, come postseason. Everyone remembers that moment for Gabe Davis.
Mm-hmm. It's when they were like, oh, Gabe Davis left the Bills. I'm like, there'll be another Gabe Davis in Buffalo.
Keon Coleman maybe better. Khalil Shakir maybe better.
Yeah, I'll take both of those guys over
Amari
Gabe.
Cooper, obviously. These are all break room regulars. Could all be fillers in our breaks, believe it or not.
That's true.
Could all be fillers.
I had sweet Shakira Boise State lid last night.
And we had the slate for the Bills as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very clean. So one spot left. Could have a Josh Allen coming up.
Got an order right here. Let's
Josh
see.
Allen authentic potentially.
Attaboy Alex Dreyer closing out right now. Get that ready for you.
Alex is a Bills fan and a Bears fan. He has been through a lot of tough moments, but the Bills give him a lot more good moments than the Bears.
If you're a Bills and a Bears fan, you must just hate kickers, right?
Right? Terrible. Cairo Santos is good. Bears got a good kicker right now.
Yeah, but the last, if I say Bears fans, what's your...
I mean, Robbie Gold was good.
Yeah, but if I ask a Bear fan,
Just Cody Parkey. That's one
But if I'm
guy.
a Bears fan, give me your memory of a kicker, your kicker memory for the Bears. The consensus is going to be the double doink.
I think of Robbie Gold making kicks.
Okay, sure.
I'm a Robbie Gold guy.
I think of Robbie Gold making kicks with the Niners, knocking my Packers
I
out of
think
the
of
playoffs.
that as well.
Yeah.
Good times.
Jerk.
Good times, Robbie. Good as gold. That was my fantasy team name.
Hey, we've had Robbie in the break room. Could be in the Anmore section.
Could be out there. Alex is kind of like me. He's a Bears and a Bills fan. I'm a Chiefs and a Bears fan. We got one good, we got one bad, right? And we both love Josh Allen, though. Terrific Bills lid available. Never before seen a Buffalo Bill Josh Allen helmet. I have never seen this exact authentic in my life. I've pulled about 60 to 70 Josh Allen authentics. Never seen one quite like that, Tom.
I hope it comes with some buffalo wings. I'm a little hungry right now.
I'm getting hungry too, man. Honestly though, as hungry as I am, I'd rather see the helmet than the wings.
That's true.
That helmet is sick.
That is true.
Speaking of Buffalo wings, we got Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen,
The helmet's healthier.
Sauce Gardner, Buffalo Wild Wing sauce.
Come on, man.
Get them both.
Come on, man.
One spot, less than $100, close to $2,000 in value.
I know what my lunch is tomorrow.
Right?
Wingstop.
That sounds delicious. Lemon pepper, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Lemon pepper. Practice squad double is ready. We got Brad Klein, Michael Wilcox, Richard Eaton, Tom Kozich, William Stefanelli, Josh McInnes, Scott Killian, and Alex Dreyer. Practice squad double number 4. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Ooh. How do you do that, Ben? Says his wife is a Packers fan. She's very competitive. Football season is hard on our marriage. Haha.
I'm not
Well,
getting any messages.
Ben, you better wave it in her face, that W, right? Wave it in her face this year.
I didn't see that message.
Yeah. He just came in.
Oh, okay.
Just now.
No, I missed it. Oh, it didn't come through.
Yeah.
Happens sometimes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just said, Dom, my wife is a Packers fan. Football season stuff on the marriage.
Hey, Ben,
Right?
you married a winner. You married a good one.
Ben's the winner in that pairing.
They're both
I
winners.
usually
Both
say
winners.
I usually say the ladies are the winners, but Ben's the winner.
Ben, were you guys married when Brett Favre went to Minnesota?
Ooh.
That would have been tough.
That would be fun.
I don't know if I married a Vikings fan and that was happening. I don't know if our marriage could get through it.
Divorce.
Yeah.
Divorce. A lot of numbers coming through, a lot of participation. Scott Killian was first, though, wants wheel times 2. Practice squad is out of 30. Wheel times 2.
Reason for divorce? Brett Favre went to the Vikings.
Terrible. Terrible. 6 coming off the ticker. The Jake Cutler box. 6, I think, is gone on my ticker, Dom. So 5 and 7. Let me go to our picker wheel here. 5 and 7. All right, Dominic. We got Donovan McNabb. Number 5. Could be a filler in here, Donovan McNabb. All right. And then the second spin of the wheel. Not that wheel, this wheel. How about the number of the item I want to see tonight here, Dom? 30. Steph Curry in basketball. Yeah, 17 for Josh Allen, but 30 for Curry. This one is 30 in the practice squad. Terrell Davis was a famous 30 in the NFL. 3-0. Brian Mitchell, the kick returner, punt returner. Another terrific 30. 9 clicks on the way, 9 clicks. for the practice squad double box. We got 40 eyeballs on the stream. A lot of people watching. Let's keep those orders going. Drew, that's Andrew Devanzo, the Niner fan, says, is that Frank Gore available for trade, Tom? We'd have to really give him a bunch. But if you're out there, Tom, sounds like Drew might have some offers for you.
Mm-hmm. Phones are ringing.
It's Adam Schefter here.
More action in this break room than the trade deadline this Tuesday. Not a lot of trades.
It was very quiet.
No, the Steelers made a couple. They got Preston Smith and Mike Williams. We pulled in the break room last night.
I think a good one was Washington getting Lattimore.
Yeah,
They need
Marshawn
to help
Lattimore.
that defense.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest.
That was the biggest one for me. We got the NFC North, Brad Klein, Scott Killian in the NFC South, William Stefanelli, NFC East, Richard Eaton, NFC West, Michael Wilcox on fire, probably about to be on fire all day tomorrow. Dude's going to have a wild day by the sound of it. He might literally get himself on fire. He might get burned.
21-hour tailgate.
Right? Tom Kozich, AFC South, Alex Dreyer, AFC East, and Josh McInnes, AFC West. What's up, Jody Grider? Says, evening, guys. What's going on, Jody?
What's up, Jody?
Hope all is good, Mr. Grider. That is Jody, the man, not a woman. That's a bro. Jody Grider in his house.
Jody the Brody.
Right? Box 5 coming up. We're talking about practice here.
I would probably have a panic attack if someone's like, you have to tailgate for 21 straight hours. I'm
That's
like,
too much.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's a lot. Hey, Drew, I'm open. I would just like to see it in person. Good call, Tom. They're always better in person. So sounds like might be a trade you guys work on in the future, not tonight. This is a hit I really like. Actually, this is actually perfect. So we got ourselves one of our resident Carolina Panther fans, Scott Killian. How about your number 1 receiver, Xavier Leggett?
There you go, Scott.
Has the best touchdown celebration in the NFL right now. He jumps on the pony. Ride that pony, X, baby. NFC South, Scott Killian. One of my fantasy teams, every Sunday, I wake up and I sit there and I think. Because I got Keenan Allen, Xavier Worthy, and Xavier Leggett. And every week I have a panic moment. Which guy do I start, Dom? It's always tough. Every week.
I try to make a trade for him in my Dynasty League. I have 4 running backs. Brees Hall, Devon Achane, Rashad White, Tyrone Tracy, and I have Kareem Hunt. I'm trying to trade Kareem Hunt because when Pacheco comes back, I'm not going to need Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Try to make a trade real fast one. Kareem Hunt for Xavier Leggett. Guys, I got bad news. They know he's good because they're not trading him away.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I mean,
Big
I think
country.
he's only going to get better. Obviously, whether Bryce Young settles in or if it's a different quarterback. This young man, actually, he was kind of a late bloomer. A really good his senior season in South Carolina, over 1,000 yards. Didn't do much his first few years. He's a late bloomer, and he's blooming pretty darn well, Xavier Leggett.
Very nice. Big country.
Big country. A big hit, Scott Killian, the Panther fan. One of my favorite color schemes. The Carolina blue Panther jersey looks nice. Very nice. So that's what I'm talking about.
Attaboy, Scott. Always happy to win your favorite team, right?
Right? Scott Killian. I'm telling you, got advice from Amanda, and he's been winning ever since. Do we think that Amanda physically inputted the credit card order? Because he's like, Amanda is so much better at this than me. Let me have her physically, input this for good luck. Right?
I think Scott, just, winning the film room, watched some tapes, saw what he could do, copied some tips from Amanda, and figured it out. You got to give Scott some credit, man.
Right?
He rebounded after last week. Amanda was getting all the W's. Scott, he showed up this week.
I like this hit. I think this is a guy that right now is a filler, but could build his way to at least a practice squad headliner, no doubt. Photo headliner. That's how talented he is.
First round pick.
Rightfully so. He's the guy who's hers now. I told you. I knew something was up. Dom. Scott comes in here and starts winning at such a high rate. I had to know something was up here in the break room. Now it makes sense, Scott. And now it's making sense.
Man, you guys make me want to get married because I want to use my wife's credit card.
It's not how it always works.
That's true.
Scott's one of the lucky ones.
You got to marry someone good as Amanda,
Yeah.
Abby Cook. It's tough.
That's not everybody is that lucky. It's all in the card, apparently, he says. Okay.
Send a picture of it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Or
do not do that.
just send it to us, period, Scott. We'll take the card. I'm just kidding, Scott.
Do not do that.
Do not do that. When I was like, I want to say I was like 16 or something, or 18. I don't know. It was like very early. I put up a picture of my driver's license online that has all my info. So I got a driver's license, guys. And I was like, oh, what am I doing?
Got your address now.
Everybody knows where I live. Box 30 coming up. 30 of 30 for the practice squad. All right. What do we got? Oh, my. Oh, my. It's all in the card, he says. How about back-to-back W's? That is Willie Rofe, one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Double-digit Pro Bowls, Dom. Considered by multiple publications, number 77 as the 7th best offensive lineman of all time.
Yes.
We did some digging. One night we were having an offensive lineman chat, and Colin and I looked up a bunch of the top-rated linemen ever, and we found several websites, and across the board, all 3 websites we looked up had him at number 7, coincidentally enough, Willie Rofe. So think about this. He's considered a top 10 guy in the history of the game. It's not one quarterback that starts. They have 4 offensive linemen, or 5?
So you have the 2 tackles, 2 guards, 1 center.
5.
Yeah,
5
yeah.
offensive linemen. And there's, 32 teams. There's backups. NFL's not the only pro league out there. We're talking about thousands, maybe even millions of offensive linemen in the history of football, especially counting, Pee-wee, college, high school. And this guy's top 10 all time. Not bad, Scott Killian, NFC South, a wide receiver of your squad, and a Hall of Fame offensive lineman, Willie Rofe.
Attaboy, Scott.
So headliner ratios just got better. We are 4 doubles in, Dom. That has put us at 21 boxes left. 21 boxes left in the practice squad.
I'm counting 11 headliners.
11 headliners left. We have T. Sizzle, Reno Cunningham, Sauce Gardner, Wes Welker, Josh Allen, Emmitt Smith, Tim Brown, Kyle Pitts. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photoed headliners, plus all 3 secondary headliners, 11 and 21. I kind of think of it this way, too. How many authentics in 21 boxes? Reno Cunningham authentic, Sauce Gardner authentic, Wes Welker authentic, Josh Allen authentic, Emmitt Smith authentic, Tim Brown Speedflex, Kyle Pitts Speedflex. 21 boxes left, 7 in 21 chance at a full-size authentic. That's a 1 in 3 chance at an authentic. And I'll be honest with you, Tim Brown, Kyle Pitts are flexes. I consider her argue that Josh Allen and Emmitt Smith are as good as flexes. And we still have Allen, Gardner, and Welker in the AFC East, and Emmitt Smith and Randall Cunningham in the NFC East for double-up possibilities. So is Emmitt Smith a replica? Let's see. It is 1 rep is Emmitt Smith. So you are correct, Josh. Only Emmitt Smith's a rep. The rest are all authentic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 authentics. We did pull Bijan already, and Devontae Smith and Frank Gore. So 6 authentics left, plus Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith rep as good as an authentic, though. And that's a Gator lid, too. That's not one we get often in the break room, right? Emmitt Smith on the Florida Gators. That's a different kind of lid, to say the least. So keep that practice squad cooking. The single only 2 spots to go. And otherwise, 4 to go in that mini and 4 to go in that basketball mixer as well, Dom.
Let's do it, guys.
So keep it cooking all night long here in the break room.
Little Lionel Richie.
Right? All night long.
All night.
I'd actually even do it on purpose. That worked out perfect, though.
There we go.
Worked out perfect.
63. Oh, I haven't refreshed my score for your Cavs Warriors game. 91-15.
55?
Oh, excuse me. 90, it seems
That'd be
like
something.
91-55.
Your Mobley is at how many points?
15 and a half.
He's got 14. So you need over 15 and a half?
I need one bucket. Give me one bucket. Come on, a layup.
He'll get a bucket.
Yeah, it's a 80-point game. Come on, guys.
There's time. Golden State's winning the third quarter right now.
Live line Golden State Warriors.
Nah, I don't think so. I would live line them at minus 35 or whatever the heck it is, but not the money line. That'd be aggressive. Let me get this written up for Scott as well. What's coming in hot here? I'm guessing practice squad.
Bang in order for that next double. Practice squad's hot, guys. We're 6 to go in our next double. We are 2 to go in our single. That's going to close out in just a matter of seconds. Someone has a chance to win a Kyle Pitts, Tim Brown, even that Josh Allen authentic helmet for under $50. Highway robbery. Gotta love that practice squad.
That is insane.
There's Michael getting his spot
That is
in there.
insane. Michael Wilcox.
Michael, the sniper.
He's got to get ready before the pregame. Got to have some fun before the real fun begins, I guess.
Michael needs to win a helmet so he can wear it for protection tomorrow, just in case, because, 21-hour tailgate, that seems a little crazy. You might have to need, have some padding on.
He's probably, taking breaks between eating and drinking.
I don't know, Mike. Michael seems like he's a wild card. He's a wild card. I don't know.
He's like, I'm going to take a 4-hour drinking break in the middle of the tailgate. I don't know. He's like, I'm 52 beers and 34 hot dogs in. Let's have fun.
Man, LSU Bama. What a game to go to.
That's going to be fun. At night? Is it a night game?
I think it's a night. Yeah, I believe it's the game day.
It is game day.
I
know I've always told Death Valley at night is different, Dom. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, 6:30.
Bama's a 2.5-point favorite. I think I have Bama in my pick'em, Dom, but I am not all that confident. I think I have only a couple points on it. So I have a pick'em I do for college football, 1 through 10, and I want to say I have a 2 or a 3 on that one.
I'm not betting the Nuss Bus again. I'm sorry, I can't do it. He's
no Jaden Daniels.
He is no Jaden Daniels, that's for sure.
He's got 9 picks this season, Dom.
Yes.
That's crazy. So that's probably the biggest college game this weekend. That or actually, I don't know, Georgia Ole Miss.
That one, I want to go Georgia, but Carson Beck is not, he's not played well this year. Ooh. He's got 3 games where he's thrown 3 interceptions.
He also has a lot of picks.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Bama or Georgia minus 1.5.
That's where it's like...
That's such an easy spread, I feel like.
It's where it's like, all right, do you trust Lane Kiffin to win a game against Georgia?
No.
And with the spread only minus 1.5, I think I might go heavy.
That's where I'm going to play.
Yeah, that might be my...
that's the play right there.
My makeup play for losing all my money today in the NBA.
Oh. Practice squad is sold out.
Practice squad single. Chat Williams closing us out.
What's up, Chat Williams?
False start.
Thank you for the close. What's up?
They named this series after the Bears. False start.
I have a mute option on my mic, though.
Are you sure? Okay.
I do have a mute option.
Okay.
Possibly, but I don't think so.
All right.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. I was gonna say I'm the only one that controls the soundboard.
I didn't name it.
Actually, that's an interesting question. Why was it called false start? Who's in here?
Willie Rofe didn't get a lot of false starts.
No. I mean, Josh Allen maybe forces false starts. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's a single that's sold out, though, right?
Yes, single.
Practice squad single coming up. Single and ready to mingle. We got Bianca Musico, Jody Grider, Robert Pracht, Tom Kozic, Andrew Davanzo, Michael Wilcox, and Chat Williams. Drop me a number, guys. First come, first serve for the practice squad. Fall starts. Only the first single, but 4 doubles in already. About to be the 9th box in this series in about 2 hours now.
And when we do those shows, we always do the double and quads, and we have a single sandwich. And it always seems like that single will pull a speed flex.
Always. That always happens. No doubt about it. So who's got a number, guys? I'll give you about 30 to 40 seconds here on a box number. Otherwise, we're headed to the wheel. So This, by the way, is just an example of roughly what you see for, on a retail website or Josh Allen lid. Fanatics, about $1,200 for a Josh Allen lid. So $1,200 or less than $50 in the practice squad.
I can do less than 50.
I think this one is even better, though, because it's not the standard authentic. It's the alternate bill with the bills coming out.
I love that lid.
That thing is a little bit cooler than that. And I think Josh Allen's going to get an MVP. I think Josh Allen's going to win a Super Bowl. The Bills are well overdue. Could be this year even. It's not going to be because KC will three-peat, but he'll get one eventually, Dom. And you know what that means. Skyrocket in the value. Talk about $1,200 now. Patrick Mahomes was about $1,700. His auto went up to $2,300 after the third Super Bowl. Now it's up to $2,500 on Fanatics. So Josh Allen's value is only going to go up, up, and up on that authentic. Michael Wilcox wants 15. All right, Michael, 15 works. We're talking about practice. You're good, Dom. So Bianca Musico, Jody Grider, Robert Prack, Tom Kozic, Andrew Davanzo, Michael Wilcox, and Chat Williams. I'm trying to talk Amanda into buying into a break with my card to test the theory. She's not biting, LOL. Amanda, how in the world are you going to know if the theory works? Is it the card? Is it the person? What is it, Amanda? One spot in a practice squad single, for example, can't hurt you. $49? Is it 49? Let me see what the single is. I think it's 48 actually. $48 to test potentially winning a lid like Josh Allen worth over $1,000. I don't know. Might be worth the risk, Amanda. You guys could have a break room strategy for the rest of your lives potentially. I'm just saying. We got to know if it's the card or what the key is to Scott's winning here tonight. 9 clicks. We got Tom Kozic up top. Tom's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Andrew Davanzo. Chat Williams has the NFC East. Bianca Musico, NFC West. Robert Pracht in the AFC North. Andrew Davanzo, AFC South. Jody Grider, AFC East. And Michael Wilcox in the AFC West. Box 15. Called out by Michael Wilcox here. Fall start single numero uno. Yes! We got her! So we have a strategy. No, it's not a headliner. Scott Killian says, I'm trying to talk Amanda into buying into a break with my card to test the theory. She's not biting on the wow. I did my little spiel for about 15 seconds, and Amanda said, I'm buying in the single.
I heard you. I was buying.
Yeah, right? We have ourselves a very powerful running back. Earlier tonight, we saw him on a Patriot jersey where he won 2 Super Bowls. Now here he is on the Eagles where he beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. How about LeGarrette Blount on the beautiful green Eagle jersey? Chat Williams, NFC East. Blunt Force Trauma, baby, for Chat Williams. So another box in the practice squad. Another filler. Another miss at the Josh Allen lid. Another miss at the 2 flexes, Dom. Safe to say, more practice squad on the way.
That's right. And we got 6 spots left in that next double, guys. Check that break page.
And 7 in the single, if not less.
There, yep.
Because Amanda's in, right?
Amanda, not yet.
But she's coming.
She's coming.
Oh, she's going to go for the double, actually. Okay.
There you go, Amanda.
Well, we just did repost the single, but double is up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And double is closer, and you can get, 2 wins with 1 spot.
That's right.
So she'll be getting into double, sounds like.
Amanda wants the Sauce Gardner and the Josh Allen.
And she wants that, or Emmitt Smith and potentially Randall Cunningham. She knows what double ups are, Dom.
The old school Eagles-Cowboys matchup from the 90s. Pat
Right.
Summerall and John Madden on the call.
That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Sounds like what I'm gonna do when I get home. Put on YouTube and watch an old football game like I do every.
You should.
That's my Friday recap. There's not, when we get home, it's late. There's nothing on. Put on the YouTube and I sound like an old man. Put on the YouTube.
You started watching the game at 3 a.m, Dom?
Yeah.
There you go. I love it.
I try to find a game that I never watched before, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
See, I told my mom I like working, or not my mom, my girlfriend, I like working with you. So I was like, Dom is like a geek. He likes to watch games like I do, because she makes fun of me because I do that sometimes. I'll pull it up a Messi game. I'm like, I'm watching a Messi game from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
She's like, why are you watching this? It was 10 years ago. I'm like, it's history.
Yeah, sometimes,
It's history.
rough day, man. Oh, rough day. Put on Super Bowl 31. Packers, Patriots.
Super Bowl 31. Yes, give us that energy, says Scott. That's right, Scott. We're all energy all the time, Scott Killian. Get in that practice squad double box.
Good luck to the Killians.
We are 6 to go. I'll make it nice and easy for everybody else out there, Dom. This is the hottest break in the room right now. Coming in hot. 6 spots left. Here's that link. All you got to do is click that link, add to cart, and we are ready to go. Pretty simple process, the break page, right?
That's right.
Here's the live break page link in general. 36 people watching right now in honor of the bus, Jerome Bettis. All aboard the bus. And you got your bet, Dom. 15.5 or 16.5?
15.5.
All right, done.
Mobley?
Got it.
There we go. Hopefully we get that over now. What a
Oh, yeah, the over's going to hit.
What a bloodbath.
Right? 106 to 69.
Man.
The Cavaliers proving a point
Is
tonight.
it Cleveland's year?
No.
Well, this,
No.
To revert back to the Warriors, the first year where they were Steph Curry's first MVP year, it was the same with Cleveland. They came out gunning that Warriors team, and people are like, this team's not for real. They're going to fade. We're in February now. Warriors still in first place in the Western Conference. Curry still in first place in the MVP. And it's like, it's late in the season now. It's time these guys are going to fade. Look what happened. The Warriors never faded. Maybe this is the Cavaliers.
This could be the Cavs year to make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Could be representing the East. And, you're always one injury away. If Jason Tatum goes down in the East in the playoffs, Cavs are probably the favorites to win the East, right? The Bucks not so great. I'm not trusting the Sixers with Embiid and
If Jason Tatum goes down, I would still pick the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, Peyton,
their team is loaded.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard's all.
Their team is loaded.
It's all an NBA guy.
I think the Cavs, if they can make the conference finals, they call that a winning season. That to me is their ceiling, Dom. But I could be very much wrong.
I like D. Mitchell. I like Garland. I like Mobley. I like Jared Allen. Those guys are really good.
A lot of really good guys.
Maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
I don't know. I think you're drinking a little bit too much Kool-Aid. Although I'd argue like Tatum is like maybe not a mega star, but I don't know if they have like a second great player. I think Mitchell was really, really good. Is there a second great player? I don't know.
We'll see if Mobley takes the next step. He was a top 3 pick. He's only 23, 24 years old. He's a great defender. The offense has been, you want a little more on the offensive side of the ball. He was getting Tim Duncan comparisons coming out, which is just, come on, guys. Don't ever compare anyone to Tim Duncan coming out of the NBA.
Except for Wemby, who's available in the basketball series.
Yeah, Spurs, yes, of course. But he's starting to have a little more offense.
Right.
20 points today in a blowout.
Sure. Very, very early in the basketball season. It's at that stage where I don't try to take too much stock in anything yet. But I'd rather be 9-0 than 4-5. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
I'd rather take that 9-0 start. So football is very different, though. Football is where you got to get off to a hot start. And I think the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen have done just that. They got off to a 3-0 start. But people are like, wait a minute. They beat the Cardinals, Dolphins, and Jaguars. Then they lose at the Ravens. They lose at the Texans. They're like, the Bills were just a hot start. Then they win 4 straight, Dom. They're now 7-2, the Buffalo Bills. I think they're for real. I really do. Their defense has been surprisingly really good.
Yeah.
That Buffalo defense was a big question mark. They're playing really, really good football. Other than that Baltimore game, they've held the opposition down just about every game. The Buffalo Bills defense.
I just think any team that has Josh Allen as their quarterback is legit. We said at the beginning of the year, our man Brandon Combs, he was not too high on the Bills. And we were just like, I get it. No Diggs, no Gabe Davis, no Tre'Davious White. But guess what's still there? Josh Allen, the second best quarterback in the NFL. You have a great coach. You have a great quarterback. You get wins.
I think that's what it is with Josh Allen, though, because I think he, oddly enough, doesn't get enough credit for Buffalo's success because they've been in absolute control basically since Josh Allen became Josh Allen.
Yes.
They haven't lost the East. And again, a lot of people talk about Diggs. Diggs was a really good wide receiver, but Gabe Davis was your number 2. I know everyone's giving him credit now for all the numbers and all the wins because he doesn't have a receiver these days. They never had a legitimate number 2 receiver.
No.
They had Stephon Diggs and Stephon Diggs. That was the whole passing game, and it didn't matter. And that's all they needed because Josh Allen was that good.
That's right.
Give him one guy, give him no guys, he'll deliver. I mean, heck, he should have had a guy like Wes Welker. That's a really good number 2.
Yeah.
A slot receiver who actually, emphasis on poor man's.
Cole
That's
Beasley.
what Khalil Shakir is.
Yeah, Cole Beasley was the poor
Yeah.
man's Wes Welker.
Poor man's.
Yes.
And Richie Knight, yes, Wes Welker's still out there. 3 times led the league in catches. That guy is fantastic. So Amanda says, just to let y'all know, you are a bad influence on my husband. Peer pressure still works when you are 40 years old. I'm sorry, Amanda.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I want to see the theory. I'm curious. What can I do, Amanda? I can't just sit here and not test the theory, right?
there could be worse things to be peer pressure into, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Buying breaks is fun.
Yes.
Always spend responsibly, but buying breaks is fun. My personal thoughts, more fun than a casino night, more fun than a night out with the boys or gals. Nothing like a break room night. You don't have to drive anywhere.
That's right.
If you want to drink, you don't have to worry about other consequences.
You don't got to worry about driving. You're already home.
You're already home.
Uh-huh.
Although there is people that watch the breaks while driving, I always say be careful.
Be careful doing
But
it,
I
yes.
do the same thing. So I need to practice what I preach.
Be careful.
Right.
Watch responsibly.
But Wes Welker is out there. Richie still. You can double up with Josh Allen and Wes Welker in the AFC East. Double up with Emmitt Smith and Randall Cunningham. Actually, you can double up with Welker and Allen, or Welker and Sauce Gardner, or Allen and Sauce Gardner. And all 3 of those lids are authentic. Emmitt Smith is the rep, but Cunningham is authentic. Tim Brown is a speed flex. And that Kyle Pitts flex looks pretty darn sweet if you ask me, right? That's an awesome lid. Are there any Florida Gator fans out there? This is actually a really good break for Gator fans.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith and Kyle Pitts.
Where's our man Andrew Church? He's got the screen name Gator Blue.
Blake Miller, longtime customer. SMH watching breaks in the Tar Heels. Great Friday night. Go UNC, Amanda. Go Tar Heels. College hoops also underway. A great time to be a sports fan. Let's see. UNC Tar Heels. Oh, boy. They're playing Kansas. It's a 2-point game with 12 seconds left.
I bet Baylor the other day.
I haven't actually bet college hoops yet. I haven't dipped in yet.
Baylor was the last time I'm going to bet college hoops till March. I was feeling good about Baylor. They lost by 40.
To Gonzaga, right?
To Gonzaga, yeah.
They got killed.
Woof,
woof, says our guy, Mr. Jeff Cook. Where we at, Jeff?
Is that
Get your butt in the break, Jeff.
the Chihuahua, Jeff?
That's Chihuahua Jeff. We got those Funkos, Jeff, in that triple sign Falcon lid.
Jeff's in that vault double.
I am absolutely furious with the result of the Tar Heel game because I'm a Mizzou guy, Scott and Amanda, and boo Kansas. Boo! Kansas won 92-89.
Oh, it's over.
I didn't realize RJ Davis still back at UNC.
Yeah.
Senior this year, RJ Davis.
There's no way Armando Beckett, he's not there anymore, right? The big guy?
Baycott?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
He'll probably be playing somewhere in Europe, maybe. I don't
Kerry
know.
Ellis still on Kansas? He was on there for 10 years.
He was there forever. No, just Hunter Dickinson, Michigan guy.
Yeah.
That's it. They have a guy named Mayo, though.
Is it Will Levis?
I don't know. He had 21 points off the bench.
It wasn't Will Levis.
Zeke Mayo.
Maybe if did he shoot any air balls or hit the side of the backboard?
I'm not sure.
It might have been Will Levis then.
Now this 3 better work. I'm going to be sad all day tomorrow, says Amanda.
Oh, don't be sad, Amanda.
Now I have to cheer for the Killians. I don't know. I try not to cheer for people in the break room, but I don't know. I don't want Amanda to be sad.
You want to ruin Amanda's weekend? You don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
No.
Kansas getting the refs treatment that the Kansas teams get. I don't normally like to blame the refs, you know me, but I agree. Because boo Kansas. Boo Kansas. I didn't watch a second of that game,
What?
but boo Kansas.
Nice people at Kansas.
Rock Chalk, Choke Hawk when it comes to March Madness.
I visited there for college. They were so nice people. Wonderful.
Yeah?
No.
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 The worst drinking water, state of Kansas.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I went to Kansas for my friend's wedding, and I could not drink the water, Dom.
Ooh.
It was gross.
Ouch.
Right?
Kansas, what are we doing, Kansas?
So practice squad is getting close. Amanda and Scott putting that theory to the test. 4 to go in the practice squad single, just 2 left in that practice squad double. Do we have the hashtag Buffalo King Josh Allen coming out? I mean, Josh Allen, we both said, might be the second best quarterback in the league. Sauce Gardner, the best corner in the league. And do I dare say the way he's playing Kyle Pitts, the best tight end in the league?
It could be.
Maybe.
Finally,
right?
got him a quarterback. We knew the talent was always
He
there.
is awesome. Emmitt Smith, top 5 back of all time. Tim Brown, top 10 receiver of all time. Got some of the all-time greats in this practice squad. After Jake Hawk says Amanda, I knew I liked Amanda.
Oh.
I knew I liked her. Wow, comment says Tony. What's up, Tony?
Tony.
I actually, there's a lot of good about Kansas because Kansas City is half in Kansas, half in Missouri, and they have really good barbecue in the bad parts of the Kansas area.
I love barbecue.
So I'm just messing around, Tony, as a Mizzou fan. Minis left, though, man. Michael Irvin, Warren Sapp, Terry McLaurin, Eric Dickerson, and Antonio Gates.
Can I ask a super question?
Yes.
Because I actually don't know. Is Kansas City Chiefs Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri?
Missouri.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
stadium physically located in Missouri.
Gotcha.
So is the Royals right next door, Kauffman Stadium and Arrowhead.
Just want to double check.
Yeah, it is technically Missouri. Kansas City Chiefs.
Surprised there was never a Chiefs-Rams rivalry.
It was a
little
mini.
bit? A little bit?
But they didn't play each other enough.
Yeah, because I know the Royals and Cardinals. That's like their inner.
It's called the I-70 series.
Yeah, that's like the Cubs White Sox of Missouri.
Because they met in the World Series in, I think, 85.
Now you have George Brett.
So a lot of hatred. Carolinas have way better barbecue, says Scott, than Kansas City.
They got that Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. That's some good stuff.
I guess I got to try it. Because I've had KC barbecue and Memphis barbecue, and I would say they're roughly even, in my opinion.
We have, I haven't gone to it in a few years, but Windy City Smokeout, that like concert, the country concert that they used to have, it used to be at the United, well, it is at the United Center, and they have like country concerts, but they have like a bunch of barbecue places from all over the country come, and it's, I don't even, like, I'm not a big country music fan.
Stop while you're ahead, Dad. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, that's,
Right?
I just go there for the barbecue, but hey, we got a false start practice squad.
All right,
double
practice
number 5.
squad is sold out. Austin, Texas.